It's just opinions with Twan. It's just opinions with Twan. Yeah, yeah. It's just opinions with Twan. It's just opinions with Twan. It's my opinion, so take it for what it is. It's my opinion, so take it for what it is. Take it for what it is.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back to Opinions with Twan. You are on with, you know what? Hold on. What's the name not here? So, of course, we got to do it for Ryan. But of course, we got Mike on here with us.
What's up?
We got three special guests. Two of them has already been on here. The other one, she is new to the Opinions with Twan family. So, if you want to introduce yourself,
Hey everyone, I'm Danielle.
you want to give me your YouTube? I mean, not YouTube, Instagram or any Facebook?
My Facebook name, I am Nubia D Norris. On Instagram, I am Danny _ D Hay. And that's it.
Okay. She over there smirking. This is not your first time on here, so go ahead. Tell them who you are. You can even tell them what you got going on.
Okay, my name is Mariah, and I am the owner of A Stars Initiative. I'm the founder of A Stars Initiative, which is a nonprofit domestic violence initiative, and that is at A Stars Initiative on Facebook and Instagram. And my personal is Trouble 3 E's 2_. And I'm here today to talk about our upcoming masquerade fashion show.
Come on now, what you got? This one right here. When she came on the show, she didn't have her. You did? Did you?
I did.
You did? Okay, so she did, but we didn't talk. We talked about it for a little bit, but it's up and going now. I don't share your stuff to a couple people. She doing her thing, y'all. So you gotta give it up for her. Go ahead.
Well, I'm Ray. I am a co-owner of Shots Fired Podcast. We just got our YouTube up and running, so go ahead and follow us on that. And then my personal is Damn Ray with 2_, and Ray is spelled with the E.
Okay. So how long y'all been doing Shots Fired?
A little over a year now.
That's why I was just telling her, like, last week was a year for Opinions with Twan. September 6th.
I think ours was in April.
Okay.
In April, something like that.
I see you. We out here. We doing our thing.
Where's my invite been at?
I mean,
You know what? Yeah, you ain't never.
Okay,
This
listen,
is so
here's the thing,
hurtful.
because I had brought
I ain't
up the
even got no
podcast
invite either.
wars to them a while ago, but you know, they was, I asked them, they was like, oh yeah, that sounds cool, but they ain't never get back to me with dates or nothing like that. So next time I see them, it won't be this week, it'll probably be next week.
So let me ask you this. So what do they do on the weekend?
It varies. Everybody got lives.
You see this long ass table? Let's do it over here.
Okay, that's no problem. I got you.
So we're gonna set up podcast wars for y'all. That'd be dope. Yeah, that'd be very, very dope.
We'll talk a lot of shit.
I gotta make sure my team is here. I know
I'll be here.
I know Mike gonna be here, but we gonna have some very debatable type shit. So we gotta.
You gonna ask for ooh.
And we'll follow y'all rules, because y'all rules for shots is what?
Oh, if you throwing shots, you gonna have to take a shot. That's everybody at the table.
Yep.
That's everybody.
It's everybody at the table. Like, oh, y'all throwing shots. So next subject, we taking shots. It's Shots Fired Podcast. We taking shots.
Okay. Y'all gotta follow ours too. Y'all use that N-word. Do they use the N-word on the show?
Now that I think about it, no, it's like if bitch, the ever shit, and anything else under the sun. Yes.
Same here. I can't get rid of that B word.
And y'all about to judge me.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all about to judge me.
Why?
Because I can't figure out how to get on live.
On what?
On Facebook. Is at the top. Yeah.
Child. Who old? Me?
How old are you?
40.
You ain't old. Brandy BBY, she said she coming on podcast wars. She been on the show before. She don't talk. She don't say shit.
No, she don't.
She sits in the corner.
Yep.
Eats banana pudding and fucking tacos and shit like that. So, but no, we got a great show for y'all. This show, I'm not coming for y'all, but we coming for y'all. The fellas coming for y'all.
You can try.
So y'all.
try.
So
We got some very strong
I
ladies.
just want y'all to defend the ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here.
Oh,
I'm not Kevin Samuels or nothing like that. But some of these topics.
I'm Keisha Samuels.
Okay, that's even
Love
better.
it. Love it.
But no, some of these topics is like very fucked up on a woman's
Perspective.
side. Yeah,
Okay.
That's
and
you got some. When I tell you, got some strong-headed, strong-willed women. So you come with it.
yeah. So the main topic for this show, this episode, because this is episode 11, the main topic is, do y'all rather thug love or square hugs? But we gonna get into that.
Mm.
We gonna get into that. So y'all let that reminisce or like marinate in y'all head. But I got some dope topics. I want to first start off with. I ain't want to come at y'all like this, but I'm just gonna bring fire to y'all first. I'm gonna read y'all.
Let me take my shot.
You want to? Oh, you know what?
Yeah, we're all doing.
No. Let's go back because y'all almost let me forget that it's my man's
We?
birthday.
Hey.
Yeah,
You trying to go on this first?
yeah. I forgot that it's Mike's birthday and we have to.
Yeah, it'll be tomorrow's my actual birthday, but we celebrating today.
So how old are you turning?
I'm gonna be 37.
Okay.
You thought this shit was gone.
Turn that off.
I couldn't get it. I couldn't use it last episode, but I found this shit. So come on, tell us about Mike. Who is Mike? How old is Mike?
Mike's an old man. Look at this. See all this gray coming in? 37 years old.
Okay.
40. I don't know if I'm making it. The way that I live, 40's a lot.
Stop.
Man. No, I'm playing.
You'll be here.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my birthday. I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to Nashville next weekend.
Okay.
It'll be party month for me.
Month, huh?
Month. We don't do days or weeks for birthday. We do months.
Okay. So the older you get, the more you party, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you never know. You could kick the bucket tomorrow, so
That's very,
you might as well go out
You
strong.
ain't lying.
especially the world we live in now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Let's do
we're
a
gonna
shot
take a shot for Mike.
to 37.
Give me the R&R, whatever that shit.
You can do this.
This?
It's fine. You can do this if you want.
Oh, you allowing me?
Yeah, let him do
No,
it.
we all
No, we got regular
liquor.
Rich
Nah.
and rare.
And see, I just got it. Believe it or not, y'all, this was something to just show
What is
on the
it, tequila?
table.
Oh.
It's whiskey, right?
Mm.
But it was just something to put on the table. You know, when you go to the store and you be like, you know what? Let me just get this, and this. This was like $4. I ain't hold y'all up.
Ooh,
Getting
I don't know.
that.
But the cheap shit usually gets you
It
fucked up even
definitely,
quicker.
yeah.
So I'm gonna try it. We're gonna see. Where we at? Like, where that cup?
There's a shot here.
And around here, we like to pour lightly.
That's fine.
Mike want to pour heavy.
We ain't got to
Light.
pour. We ain't got to pour light for my shot. For
For your
if you
shit.
guys say the N word, you can pour lightly. That's fine.
All right,
I'm definitely heavy-handed.
stay away from mine. Then.
Yeah.
All right, so this is to Mike for his
37.
37-year-old birthday. He's been here for 37
Cheers.
years. He doing his thing, being nasty. He been eating
Yep.
ass since 14.
Lord.
What else we got? What else you got?
I don't know.
I'm
The
gonna-
to the freakiest man you'll ever meet.
there you
How
go.
about that?
Shit. Stay away from that. Yeah.
I am.
All right.
Oh man, she's all thrown off now.
It was the net. It had came right across my face.
You know what? I apologize for the Nats / fruit fries. Them motherfuckers is disrespectful.
Yeah, they are.
No,
With
they're-
all the liquor and all of that juice, all of that, they just, and y'all see I got this little thing on the table to try to
Yeah.
catch them. They
There's little homemade things you can make. I know somebody that made one. And they killed like 30 flies over the past like 3 or 4 days.
all right, I'm gonna need that because
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show.
they assholes.
Yeah, they went somewhere on vacation, left a banana like in the trash or something,
Uh-huh.
and I guess bananas open, and they came back and there was a bunch of flies in there, and they caught them all.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna need that because they gotta go. But first topic. Ryan will be here. She told me that she will be here, so she just running a little late. But I want to do this first topic. I'm gonna read this to y'all. It's real long, so y'all gotta
Okay.
bear with.
Seen that? Was that on Shade Room?
Yes.
Lord.
All right. So the topic is, well, the main topic is my girlfriend got raped and beaten, and I broke up with her right after she told me. This is what happened. Okay, now.
That's too much.
I'm okay. I'm listening.
All right.
I'm listening.
All right,
I'm not gonna judge.
Because what we doing, we live in life this episode. Last episode, you had us up in here crying. No, we live in life, okay?
For sure.
All right. So, I was dating my girlfriend for 7 months. She wants to go to this sleazy club with her friends. I told her I didn't want her to go. I had an argument about it. She was like, "You don't own me." Right? Yeah, this is girlfriend now. You don't own me. I can do what I want. And that's bullshit. So I told her if she went, then I'm breaking up with her. She said she wouldn't go and drop it. Saturday came around and I hadn't heard from her all day. At 4 a.m. on Sunday, she calls me crying. She says, "I got raped and beat up." She went to the club. She went to the club anyway, and apparently she left alone with some guys and his friends to go to a party, right? They took her somewhere and beat her up and raped her. I had many feelings about this. None of them was pleasant. I told her if she went to the club that I would leave her, and I told her we were over. She started freaking out and saying she needs me right now, and that she was sorry. I told her never to call me again. I had been getting he been getting rapid calls, hate calls, saying from her friends and family, and saying I was too cold. She broke my trust. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, they were saying he was cold-hearted. So he said she broke my trust, and somewhere I said not to, and went somewhere I said not to go. I'm probably going to end up cheating on me anyways. So why am I bad? Why am I the bad guy? That's what he said.
Okay.
So I want to know in this subject, what do y'all think? Do y'all, because for me, when I first read this, it was you don't own me right off rip.
Yeah.
And it was like, because I can understand. And I had this conversation with somebody where I said, do y'all feel, so like women got intuition. God bless y'all with intuition.
For sure.
But I think he blessed men to foresee bullshit or even toxicness before it comes. I'm not gonna say the future because not men can't see the future. Are you in a relationship?
No.
You've been in relationships though.
Mm-hmm.
Have your man ever told you like y'all ever been somewhere and seen something? He seen something and was like, "Let's go. It's time to go."
No.
Never?
Mm-mm.
I've been in that situation.
I don't think so.
Because I'm always the one.
So you see it?
Yeah, I'm the one.
Okay.
Somebody see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
so
you seen something and you left.
So Ryan is in the building, y'all.
Hey,
Hello.
hey.
So Ryan, you might want to pull that chair up. That's your mic. Pull it down. We end up giving your seat away to make it even. Just pull it down. We ain't think you was coming. No, just pull the whole arm down. The whole arm should swing to you. Yep. And then just pull it towards you. Yeah, you can have whatever you want. Spin that little one. You see the little one right there? Yep.
Okay, you know that.
Are you supposed to have gummy candy with your rice?
Okay, now you sound like little. Don't do that. I can have gummy candy. I just can't
You
have
good?
hard candies.
Okay.
It is. Turn that fan towards you. You already know once oh, you know what? You got a fan right there blowing dead on you. Once these lights come on, it was cool in here as soon as they walked in. As soon as these lights come on, they'd be like, damn.
What I miss?
Nothing. A shot for my birthday. You can catch up.
Oh yeah,
with-
you know what? No.
You can catch up.
Take your shot. Take your shot. Is
She
Mike's
like,
birthday. Take
Just
your
got
shot.
her.
Y'all know how I feel about shots. I hate shots.
So Shani says Mike. She said Mike. So I don't know where that went. The one girl we had hooked you up with.
Yes. What's up?
Where did that go?
Oh, Shawnee, you mean
What?
Alyssa?
Yeah.
Did I name her Alyssa?
No, you named her something crazy.
What is she on?
She's on right now checking you out. Mike is on here. So
Oh, I didn't. I thought she lost interest in me. To be honest.
y'all did talk. We're gonna get back on that topic. Yeah.
We spoke a little bit, yes.
Okay. So Shawnee, what happened? We just gonna go over there with it. It's his birthday.
And I put her on blast.
You got to, because man, what was she doing out here? She's like, Mike, I want him. Jumping my DMs. She was on his head. So
Very open about that.
I figured that was gonna be Mrs. Ruff. Okay, so she's taking her shot, catching up. Okay. Yeah.
What you do?
Malibu. No, Savecca.
Savecca.
Oh, you gotta take a real
Oh, okay.
shot.
Okay.
That's real shot.
So that was juice. All right, but no, I did. So what I did is I read the topic about the young lady that got beat up and raped and beat up.
Okay.
So, but like I was saying, like I think men have not an intuition, but we see bullshit or
Can't foresee stuff that's going to happen.
yeah. And I don't think if women do, they just don't notice it or they just don't acknowledge it. So I think men usually see it and be like, oh nah, don't go there, babe, or it's time to go, or this isn't a good idea, or stay away from this person. So for me, when he asked her not to do that and she said, you don't own me, I think that was cut and dry right there. It was like, you know what, there's nothing else to talk about. Yeah. And it's me protecting you. How can I protect you if I tell you duck or let's go and you like no. Why?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think you just at the end of the day you have to
turn your mic on. No, just hit the switch on. Oh, you got it.
I think at the end of the day you just have to trust your partner, because a lot of times I've been in situations where sometimes men could see stuff that you just don't see.
Like
I've been in situations where men have been like, that is not your friend. I'm like, oh, that is my friend. She's so cool. And he's like, that is not your friend.
Yep.
And I'm like, why is he saying that? And he was right. Yeah, and I feel like a lot of times we want to question it, like, well, no, why you always tripping, or why you feel like that? And sometimes you do, but you just got to have a certain connection with your partner.
Most girls look at it as a control thing, and they don't want to be controlled.
Right.
And anytime, even if you bring it up in a way that's not, they still think that they're being controlled. So
I feel like it depends on the conversation that they had beforehand. He's like, well, I just don't want you to go. It's like, okay, why? We can have a conversation about it. Then it's different. But if you just like, I just don't want you to go,
don't have a reason
like that doesn't make sense. So if we have open conversation about it, it's like, I just feel like I'm getting a bad vibe. Okay, I trust your gut. Let me go ahead and not go.
And even conversations prior to that, like, why every time
you don't want me to go?
I want to hang out with the girls, you got something to say.
Yeah. But you know what? When you were reading that, it sounded like when she said you don't own me, it kind of sounded like maybe previously they might have had some issues where he might be trying to control her, and now she think that he just don't want me to go have fun because he might really just be controlling. So you never know when your man a hater or he not a hater. Like you said, you just gotta have a understanding, a conversation with your person, because at the end of the day, that's a job. And if you mess up on your job and you spill the oil or whatever, you getting fired. So, no, he not wrong as a boyfriend because you not listening to what I want or doing what I want to do. But as a human being, for me, you might be a little off as
him or her.
Him as a human being.
Okay, so
he did say it was a hole in the wall bar though, and he didn't like it. It was a nasty place. So
he did say that. So yeah.
So and that's what I was gonna say. But do you think he's wrong for leaving her alone?
I don't think he's wrong for leaving her alone. The reason why I don't think he's wrong for leaving her alone is because it's not the party that got her raped. It's the fact that she left with somebody else.
I didn't even look into that.
I think, well,
and
he told her that.
It's
and
not
that's
a problem that he broke up with her, don't want to talk to her. I just feel like he could have been a
supportive.
Yeah,
he could have definitely been supportive.
Like, all right, I'm here for you to try to just know that I don't want to be with you.
Right. He did it.
But
like I
he's
said,
not at that point. They not married. That's just her boyfriend. So what obligations do I have to you? At
what point do we start putting obligations and respecting people to even get to the point of marriage? Because you gotta be boyfriend.
But I feel like it goes two ways for. I mean, of course, but I feel like it goes two ways as far as like a respect and a trust thing. If he said that, he gave a reason why he did say it was a sleazy hole in the wall, and she's like, well, fuck with
So
you.
let me ask
No, and left with other dudes. So
Yeah,
And
that
she
was
left-
That was
And
it,
that's
it-
not
it-
allowed.
you
And
because you
that-
could go to a hole in the wall, but you ain't gotta leave with
because
nobody.
she would have left the hole in the wall and went by herself. I mean, went wherever and left with
Oh.
her friends,
Yeah.
then she would have been okay.
she
But
may have
he
been on
said-
some sneaky shit to begin with. To be
right
honest.
because it said that she
Yeah.
left with the
Yeah.
other guys, and it say she left with the girls that she's supposed to went with.
So what happens if
But she needed to change her friends too because she.
How you
Where was her
leave?
friends at?
Yeah.
She didn't.
But
But
you
you
know
not gonna
what?
let me leave with nobody.
I done had grown women friends. You grown. If you know what could happen. And if I say, hey, you show, and you tell me you show, hey, you grown.
But
Yeah.
Yes,
but
I
too,
get that, but
and
not
I said-
not if you drunk or nothing
Yeah,
like that.
that's
And
what-
not
Oh,
even
well,
right
yeah.
there.
I mean, if you are like, if
I'm
I
like, no,
know
she
if
not
you
going.
just out your mind and you, but if you just, hey, you know, hey, don't mind
That's
your
for you.
business.
You grow, you
Yeah.
too. But still, it's like precaution. Like, we came together, we gonna leave together.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what we do.
yeah, for sure.
That's how I am with my friends. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. You not going with him. We don't even know him.
No.
I don't even think you know him that well.
Yeah.
We
she
ain't rolling
going
like that.
with me?
We not rolling with that. We about to fight you in here.
Yeah.
That's two ass whoopings there. Okay, so y'all agree that he's not at fault,
I do agree.
Mm-mm.
He's
and
not
and he
a-
has every right to say, you know, like
I'm
I don't
done.
want to do this no more.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure he does.
Okay, because yeah, a lot.
I feel like she's totally disrespected him, not just as her partner, but even as a man.
For
Like
sure.
you didn't trust my judgment as a man, as your
your
partner.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Say that again.
you heard me.
Nah, I didn't.
I said, it's not just that she didn't trust him as her partner; she didn't trust him as her man.
He been waiting to use that button for a long
Yeah.
time.
I had even forgot what the button was. I had
Where
to
my
go back and
button?
look at it. We ain't made your button yet.
We gotta get to it.
I got you.
Okay,
Whenever you're ready,
I'm ready.
you tell me what you want.
Okay.
But that goes into play with
The next one.
thug love,
Oh, okay.
square hugs. Everything is going to be a key factor that has to do, for the most part, about women and somewhat making bad choices.
Okay.
I want to see if are y'all actually
You gonna keep it 100?
not just 100, but
Just gonna support your girl, or you gonna actually?
are y'all holding other women accountable?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
So we need to be on the next one where you hold men accountable.
now I'm gonna say that. This is one of the topics too that I'm gonna give y'all a brief one towards the end of the show where I want to see if me and Mike actually hold men accountable.
Okay.
But this is about y'all right now. So Ryan, what you got?
As far as what?
Give me a topic before we go into this deep too.
Am I doing my okay? So first of all, guys,
She wants to-
There
I
you
like
go.
that.
There you
Bro,
go.
with that. So one thing I want to talk about. First of all, excuse my tardiness. I was at home. I was like, I can't let the team down. So I pushed through to come on in. Couple things I want to talk about. So there's a Detroit rap beef amongst. Why y'all laughing? Y'all hit
They
it?
already know what it is.
So there's a Detroit rap beef amongst two young ladies. We got Jasmine Renee and then we got Pretty Brea. And it got so deep into it where these young ladies were pulling up to the residence of their mothers. There was a lot of name calling. And I kind of wanted to talk about that. I'm talking about I've been so invested into it. I'm page flipping. I'm going back and forth between the pages, like, oh, who said what and who did this, but I think what I want to talk about is what is really, really off limits. It was a lot of discussion about the parenting style of one. And that's what made the young lady Brea pull up to the young lady Jasmine's mother's house. She felt like she was talking about her parenting as well as the children. Then the other young lady pulled up to the girl who pulled the first mother's house. And it was just like, I want to know what is off limits in the beef.
Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. No. You gotta handle it. You gotta be able to handle it. That like in a rap battle,
That's so true. Yeah.
you dish it, you receive it, you
But
take
what
it.
I'm
That's
saying
it.
is,
That's where
we-
it stays, and that's where.
But when we say nothing is off limits, are we leaving it in the studio? Are we leaving
Right,
it in
we-
the
Yeah, but that's
rap
and that's
beef.
what I was just about to say. We leave it at the studio. That's it.
Yeah, rap beef. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking
Real
about beef
beef
in
is something
general?
different.
Or
Now you
just
pulling
rap?
up.
Now pull them at the video. I mean, at the salon when you know what I'm saying when it was closed or whatever, doing a little video. That's fine.
I don't
but-
think she knew it was closed.
Oh,
That's the part. She didn't know it was. She didn't know it was
didn't know it was
closed. She was going to do a video, and then there was an eviction notice on the door. So it was kind of like
a 2-in-1.
I got one up on you.
Oh, okay.
But if you've been following Jasmine Renee, which I have, she's the queen of receipts. She's like, no.
She the
queen of receipts.
Yeah.
She's like, no, let me tell you what happened.
Right.
You know, my landlord, he passed away.
Yeah.
His sister was going to take over. She kind of was doing some shady stuff, and now I got to go to court.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that kind of shut Brea up.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came back with, you live in a trailer. And her saying that you live in a trailer, that was told to her from Brea's ex-friends. So it's like this whole shit is just messy. It's so messy.
But then she pull up at the wrong trailer site, like, or
you know
did
what?
she really think that she was at the right spot?
Somebody sent her that video. Kind of like, me and you not friends no more. So I'm a ride on over there with her because she not friends. She not fucking with you either.
So Badass says your parents and your keys should be off limits. Keep mines out your mouth.
I had somebody pull up to my mama's house before.
I know I'd ever try me like that.
The keyword was tried. She pulled up to my mother's house with her sister and her brother. And my mom just so happened was there. My dad was there.
Oh,
and
you was not there.
I was there.
Oh.
It was over a dude that I was no longer dating. It was crazy. I was on my way out on a date with a whole other dude. I was on the way out with a whole nother dude. And my mom, she's like, it's a chick out here. It's a dude out here saying he want to squash the beef with his sister. I'm like, I where? She like in front of the house. Oh, let me throw my Nikes on. And it was just crazy, but it went from we tough, we pulling up to I want to be on some Martin Luther King freedom fighting shit. Like, you know, I just feel like you do not go to nobody's house. I just feel like that's off limits. You just never know what's waiting on you. And I feel like even as it can go real bad. And even as a mother, like you got so much to live for. The shit ain't even about you no more. When you got babies, but me, I don't got no babies. So I'll be down for whatever.
I pulled up at somebody's house and it that's what you get for taking vengeance in your own hand, because I ended up, they flipped it and put it on Michigan's homicide and crime and said I was trying to break into their house at like 12 o'clock on a Sunday when I was just really just pulling up to what's up.
See what's up.
And I almost lost my job and everything messing with that stuff. Like people was like, and I'm so glad that I'm like solid in the streets, because people knew like you might pull it up to fight, but you ain't pulled up to rob nobody. I'm like, man, for real, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I learned my lesson about pulling up.
So you learned your lesson about pulling up?
Yeah, at somebody's house, like that. I'm a whole changed person though.
I'm with you on that one. I'm a changed woman.
Yeah. Because
in them early 20s, I don't care who there. Your mama could be there. Your grandma could be there. God could have been there. That's just the type of time that I was on. Like God could have been here. But what y'all say? House and mamas and babies.
Yeah, for sure. I was leaving it in the.
I feel like he is for sure.
Yeah. And leave it in the booth.
Leave it in the booth. What you think, Mike?
Yeah. Whatever happens. You leave it there.
Twan.
He said he want to see it.
Like, take
it. No. I don't believe in going to nobody's house. But me nowadays, I believe that shit's stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's like beef is stupid because people don't have limits nowadays. Y'all see kids are killing people now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People getting.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say people getting shot up because the food's cold at fast food restaurants. Don't even make no sense.
So even like in my scenario, like what happened 2 weeks ago, I had to cancel the show with Danielle. She was supposed to be on it. It is Danielle, right? All right, because I'm high right now, so I might fuck your name up a couple times.
Because my name is not my name anywhere.
What do you want us to call you?
You can call me D, Danny.
D.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. All right, so it was a beef with, and I told you the story, but it was some beef with some neighbors. Had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? And the youngins that stays 2 houses down from him, they don't care about shit nowadays. You know what I'm saying? So they end up burning his garage up, supposedly. Allegedly, right. So burning his garage up, it traveled to my shit, burnt my car up. So now not only are you affecting him, you're affecting everybody else in the neighborhood. Right. So with that being said, I also had this conversation. He want to keep talking about it because he had almost, I say about $200,000 worth of vehicles in his garage that boom, gone. He had like a 1994 Viper in there. Mint condition, cold, gone. But I told him, you know, he want to talk about it every day. And I keep telling him like, bro, that shit's done. It's spilled milk. And he was like, well, that's $200,000 spilled milk. Yeah, but you should have had that talk before it got to that. And that's what I believe nowadays. People got to just talk shit through.
He didn't have that shit insured?
No.
You have to realize, like, some people is past the level of talking. So what might be like, oh, they just
pick your mic dry.
so what may be like, oh, they're just talking, oh, that's bullshit to you. Maybe I'm taking your head off to me.
Now I agree with that. So, but let me ask you this. So in his situation, he's more concerned now about, oh, maybe they're gonna burn my house up. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I tell my daughter this, when it comes to war, there's no limits. You can't tell me enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? So if they burn his house down, so be it. You started this war. It's war.
Yeah.
You can't tell me, oh, that you went too far, because a lot of people turn around and I had this conversation with my ex, and she was like, if I went to war with somebody, if I shoot your cousin, you supposed to shoot my cousin. No. If you shoot my cousin, I'm shooting your mama, your daughter, your son. I'm shooting everybody. And you can't tell me, oh no, you went too far, because this is war. So in his case, and even like in your case, when you say like, you can't tell me this, everything can be talked about. Because my thing is, what if you not as bad as you think you is, and somebody say, you know what, I ain't having no talk, I ain't fighting.
That's very true.
I'm about to blow this boy. So in his case, I told him like, listen, bro, you need to talk to. Nah, I don't want to talk to him. All right. When your house is next, because I told him, you know, y'all affected me. So
I have absolutely nothing to do with this. I don't even know what the person looks like if they was to come over. You get what I'm saying? That's what,
so and my thing is, y'all, it's both of y'all don't know where my head is. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have been a dude like, oh, that can't. Let me burn 2 houses down. Right. You know what I'm saying? So in that case, and I told him, just fix it, bro. This is a kid. He about 18, 19. Talk to him. If he whoop your ass,
talk to the
take
parents.
Your ass.
Where's the parents?
See, he 18, so he being raised by grandma. Grandma thank her baby. My baby do no wrong.
That's my mama with my brother.
See,
my baby, don't tell me nothing about my son. Well, I'm about to kick your son ass.
And see what I'm saying? Because you don't want it to end in that way where it's always like that. Because the motherfucker that shot, they mom always talking about, my baby was going to college. No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. This motherfucker was out here robbing and doing all type of shit. So even in his case, if something was to happen to him, they gonna make it seem like he was the best man ever. He ain't bothered nobody. Nah, you did. Because now you in this situation. So that's why me personally, I just feel like everything can be talked out, or just fight it out and get your ass whooped and move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know, Twan,
people can't take their ass whooped.
They cannot. If
what's wrong with that?
But the thing about it is, you might have not necessarily whooped my ass, but it might be on sight every time I see you, and I might have been the person who came out on top, because it might not be over until I say it's over.
But why? If you got your ass whooped, what makes you think you can do it again?
I don't know. Look,
you know rematches only happen twice, right? in the fighting where it happened twice, you got your ass whooped twice. That's it. So why would you want to go through that shit twice? I got my ass whooped. Out of all the fights, I got my ass whooped one time. Never wanted to see that nigga again. Trust me.
Yeah, do a shot.
Do a shot.
see that's what I'm talking about. Pour my shot, bro. And not that shit.
Look, we'll give you these now.
But no,
we'll give you the bitch shot.
You know what? Yeah, do it. That's cool. But no, never wanted to see him again. And it was just like, even now, I'm grown. Do I think I can take him? No, hell, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
But why? You know what I'm saying? It's
what is it gonna prove?
Nothing.
Right.
So that's why
it's still going on.
Yeah. Because the ass whooping is, you know what? We fought fair on fair. You didn't jump me. You beat my ass.
Right.
Can you imagine if wars was like that? Oh, you know what? We just gonna keep fucking with Russia until we win. Nah, that shit. It don't go nowhere. So it's like, I just feel, and I tell my daughter this all the time, like, it's not that serious.
It's not.
You know what I'm saying? Because I just told her today, she was in the car crying. Because I'm like, what you crying for? I'm like, your generation is obsolete. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all out here, if the car is not killing y'all, y'all killing y'all. And I'll say in about 10 years, they're going to say, where all the 2005s at? Ain't gonna be none of you motherfuckers around because y'all killing each other.
Yeah.
So why do that to your generation? And even now, those supposed to be our doctors, our lawyers, our judges.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck gonna do it.
So we agree to leave it where it's at.
Let that shit be.
Okay.
Mhm.
Next topic. I seen something. I seen something on Instagram, and it was it looked like they were interviewing a gentleman from the KKK, and he was basically going into detail, and they were like, "So you don't have, He said, "No, we're not killing the blacks. Yes, we're not killing the blacks. The blacks are killing the blacks." His statement was, if it was up to me, I would go up to Chicago in an urban city and drop off a truck of guns and liquor and marijuana and let them have it. And it was a eye opener. Like, truth be told, he's really right.
Yeah.
He's really right. No matter how
I've been hearing this stuff for a
no
long
matter
time too.
how harsh it sounds, he was right. We really do not stand together.
Mm-mm.
We don't.
No.
As African Americans, we don't. When I see the Chinese coming over and they're opening up their nail salons, it's a nail salon full of Chinese people. When I see the Arabics running the Arabics and the Chaldeans running the gas stations, it's them.
Who used to own all the beauty supply stores?
Who used to own?
Who used to own all the beauty supply stores?
I want to say us.
Who used to own all the, like Dotnettas, Molly, all of that?
Us.
Right. Who owns it now?
Not us.
The Muslims own all of the fish and shrimp and chicken places, and the Chinese own all the beauty stores. And we turn around and we buy, no offense, weave, hair products and stuff like that. I just seen an article where, do you realize like most of the black hair products isn't even owned by black people?
Yeah.
I seen that. And those were the natural black products, like your Cantu and your a lot of it.
That
not,
daughter, one.
A lot of it was owned by the VP of the company, the CEO of the company, were Caucasian men who look like Mike. Shout out,
like me. I'm light skinned. What you talking about?
It's my alopecia.
Yeah.
But no, I agree with you 100%. And it's always been that way. You know what I'm saying? Even when drugs was dished out to us in the 80s, we didn't turn around and say, you know what, let's go sell it to other people. We sold it to ourselves. And it's like, I don't know how you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how.
I really do believe that it can be fixed, but I feel like we got a long way to go. We got a long way to go.
We've been going a long way.
For sure.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't even know, because even with the hate thing or even this, like, and I want to ask y'all ladies that, because that beef with them two young ladies is like, why tear down your sister?
Why?
Because what was they even beefing for?
Basically, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's just say this young lady here I'm an artist, I'm a rap artist, and this young lady here is my manager. And it's an opportunity for me to get on a song. Instead of she's coming and saying, Ryan, I got this song, I want you to put it on a track. She outsourced it to her. I'm her direct artist, and she outsourced it to her. Not only did she outsource it to her, she paid her $2,500. I'm a single mother of 2 children, and this is my career. Like, I don't really have a name for myself. I'm trying to eat just like everybody else. This young lady that you outsourced it to, she has a name for herself. She's connected to some movers and shakers in the city. She's been in movies. She has a salon. She's doing well for herself. She's known. But you look right past me, and it kind of was like a spit in the face more so than anything.
Was there something that led up to that though? Because I feel like
that was basically it. And it was instead of addressing my manager, I addressed the artist. But the artist, she did what she was paid to do.
Okay.
And she might have been throwing some jabs out there. And it might have been a game of the telephone game. Like, I said something, and by the time it got to you, Miss Danny, the story was totally
chopped up differently.
It changed, right? And so then it was just Brea did respond in the booth, but then it was taken too far. So that's what it was. And I just feel like instead of taking jabs. But you gotta think we talking about young women and
Fight and get that shit over
a
with.
man. No, not necessarily fight and get it over with, but you took not only did you take from me, you took from my kids. So now I gotta come 10 times harder. But why I gotta prove myself? You're my manager. You know what I'm capable of doing. So I don't know. I probably would have just maneuvered away from my manager. And then it was so crazy that the beef had went on, and then the manager comes out and goes, because I've been heavy on this story just so that I can be able to present it to y'all tonight. The manager come out and goes like, "Oh, my artist is so talented. I hate to see that it took for the world to see."
You could have smashed her.
You know, it took for the world, you know, this incident to occur for the world to see what my artist is capable of. But you paid an artist outside of what we doing $2,500.
Couldn't see that shit.
Nah, you good. But why couldn't they just fix that though? And then why is she mad at the artist?
Because they got the whole city instigating.
But
That's what it is.
and that's all it is.
And
But why?
nobody won't let it go because the city instigating. That's what we tend to do. Anyway.
It's kind of like I gotta have the last word. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like
And
I
they
want to
keep
let it.
going.
I want to let it go, but then you said this, so now I gotta come back and say something else because now I don't look like Eminem. I don't look like the choke artist. I don't look like, you know, somebody who don't have, because now you done aired out my business. Now I feel like it was just messy. You got it was messy from the jump.
Right.
Business relation, you got to really know what your business relationships is, because I wouldn't expect that my manager will outsource and pay somebody almost $3,000 for something that you know that I'm capable of.
But what if she sucked at it?
But
No, she got talent. She fly.
But is she colder than the other artists?
Yeah.
Yes, hands down.
Yeah.
I'm talking about colder than the artist that's been out there putting out music for over a
sure.
year. Hands down.
Definitely.
Hands down.
I don't know that
Teams across the board. I'm talking about
that
she's beautiful.
She got freestyle.
Yeah.
She legit, like for real. Like she should. I hope she get off of this.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, you even had different celebrities in the scene. Like I seen Delicious tagging a bunch of execs and producers like, put this girl on. And that's what I would have wanted for me. If that was me in a situation, I would have wanted to be put on. I'd have came out with I'd have been talking about.
How do we know it's not
a song about the damn ceiling?
What if they're actually using it it's publicity. What if they're using that to actually put her on?
I can't. Not if they pulling up not the mama house.
And then you threaten. You're online threatening my mama. I'm slapping your mama out of wheelchair. you gotta slap all of us.
Passed out when I heard.
You gotta slap all.
Was her mama in the wheelchair?
I guess she used to be.
She used to be. Yeah.
In a wheelchair.
You gotta slap all of us.
What did she do?
Ain't no what. Nah.
Somebody gonna get it.
Yeah.
Fine.
I just don't want it to end where somebody loses their life, because
I
they're both. They're not just both artists. They're both mothers. They both got a lot to lose.
Because a crazy motherfucker would have been, oh, you came to my mama house, I'm shooting your ass. I'm airing this bitch out. So I don't think it will. I think it's publicity. Oh, girl gonna come up big time off of this.
I hope she do. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all, let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about, and this was I think this was a little juicier than the whole rap beef. Ray J goes online
Chris
while he's on a vacation in
definitely public.
The DR, and he's on a rant, and the rant is so good, and he's just like, listen, this family has fucked me over, and I'm putting my foot down. I'm saying no more. And he came with not just a receipt. He came with a receipt book. And he's pulling up the contracts. He's comparing the signatures. He's saying, listen, the mother took a fake lie detector test by this gentleman who's a fraud. And essentially it was just like, we don't know who leaked this sex tape between Kim Kardashian and Ray J. And Ray J's like, no.
Yeah, we know.
We know exactly who did it. Not only do you know who did your mother was a mastermind behind it, and made us reshoot the scene, because yes, Ray J went on and he said, not only did your mother, was she aware, but she made us reshoot with Santa Barbara with Santa Barbara sex.
So she soliciting the shit out of her kids.
For sure.
But they always say she did that.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I believe so for sure.
Fuck it. They came up off of it.
They
Big
each,
time. Yes,
I
big
believe he
time.
said they each got 12.5%.
But I'm just talking about in general. That whole family comes up off of black men.
I believe that. I
You know
do
what I'm
agree with
saying?
that. Yeah.
You know, if not, they would be, and it makes it even worse because they're doing certain things that black women are doing. The juicy lips, the braids to the back, and they're coming up off of it. And it's like people been doing this shit forever.
Especially
But-
on Ray J back. Because
Yeah.
he was there.
Ray J now is nobody. I think he's looking for
No.
motherfucker is nobody.
No. Ray J got bank.
I'm not saying he's broke.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is
Well,
he wants to be in the limelight still.
I don't
He
think
still
so.
is though.
I don't think he's looking for that publicity.
He's still on Loving Hip Hop. He's just gotten that group, whatever that group is, with him and Mario or something like that.
Yeah,
And-
Mario.
But why did that group come together?
Because he was being drugged from the verses.
Did he not do terrible in that versus? There you go.
I'm gonna take a
say
drink.
it again
Randy
into the
said-
mic.
His sister said it was because he ain't drink that tea like she told him. But
Nah, he ain't drink that other juice. And it's like it's over with, Ray J. You just gotta hang it up. You know what I'm saying? You're not one of those artists that's gonna be going 30, 40 years strong. You're not R. Kelly. You're not he's not.
Speaking of R. Kelly,
no, he's not.
I'm gonna talk about that as well.
Lord Jesus.
He's not, he's not a Ryan Isley. He's not those people. Now
His sister is now.
his sister is, Omarion is. You got all of B2K if they get their shit together. They possibly can. You know what I mean? Those are groups that can be doing it for like 30, 40 years strong. Omarion, no. Because even when you was out, you was not that deal. Your sister was that deal. You was piggybacking off of her ass.
I only know one Ray J song.
And see what I'm saying?
I know like two.
Can you name
One Wish.
One
D?
Wish
Can you name
and,
name me five, D?
No, I cannot name you five.
I could do two. So he did the song with Lil Kim. Wait a minute.
Okay.
One Wish.
Okay.
That's all I got for you.
Now, I know he was on Thea.
Iceberg song.
Everybody was on Thea.
No, I thought Brandy was on Thea.
He
And
was too.
Oh, was he? Okay,
Yeah,
I know he was,
he was
on
too.
Moesha for a while.
He knows she got to carry him.
Hey, there was a run with him on ridiculousness earlier too, so he's going someplace.
Yeah.
No, they just trying to bring his shit.
No, I know, I'm playing.
Just give him a little bit in the game.
I don't know. Poor Ray J.
But I honestly felt like Durant, I don't think he
Tiffany
was,
said Melody. Y'all know a song by Ray J called Melody?
Oh,
I
that's
do.
my jam.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. Melody. Yeah, that's funny.
But he ain't even no Sammy. Sammy is up under the
Ooh.
radar, and he ain't even Sammy.
Yeah.
He's not that guy no more. So it's like, hang it up, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
but Ray J went on a rant. He came receipts. And it was so crazy because I watched and I'm like, I know this shit is old. They say this shit is from like 2005, but I'm like, I believe everything that he's saying
Mhm.
But why bring it out now, Ray J?
because they're
he didn't get the money that he
exploiting.
did.
They're not just the money, but they're constantly exploiting him. The Kardashians is constantly talking about it, and they're constantly making him look bad. And he's like, wait a minute.
So
We
he's
agree-
defending himself.
Correct. We agreed to sweep this under the rug and let this thing go, but
Okay.
y'all keep talking about it on the show.
Right. And
And
we
then he-
made him talk about it on Love and Hip Hop
Yeah.
like last week or something like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, and then he said the Kardashians put out a special on Hulu, and it was like the top watched, rated.
And he didn't get paid for it.
I don't even think he was looking to get paid. It was just like y'all are only getting this money because y'all are defaming
Speaking
my
of-
name,
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
and I feel him on that. Like
Mhm.
we
Thing is,
agree.
ain't nobody told you to fuck her.
That was his lady. Him and
That
Kardashian,
was everybody's lady.
but him. No,
But they was like they
they
wasn't
were-
like he was just smashed. They was like legit
True.
together.
dating. But
But-
this was before she had fucked everybody.
Yeah.
No.
Yes,
No.
for sure.
Ray
for
J was
sure.
not the
Before
first
we
person.
knew.
Right. That's
Before
true.
we
But see, this is how we know her, or because of Ray J and his sex tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
do know she used to fuck with Drake, though, right?
Just
When?
after Ray J.
Wait,
No, that was
felt
before
He was on
Ray J.
Degrassi
Yes,
Oh.
that was before Ray
But
J.
But
I
who was
see-
checking for Drake?
Because he was nobody.
because nobody was
Exactly.
checking for Kim either. Because Kim did not look like the Kim now.
Right.
Correct.
But Kim has always been, I fuck him, I fuck him, I fuck him.
Because
I fuck
of this
him.
sex tape.
No,
When nobody talking about banging Kim before the sex tape.
Nobody. Nobody.
I don't think so.
Nobody,
no.
nobody
So
know
how
who Kim
so how
was.
she get with Ray J with her ugly ass.
Because she was working.
Because back then she was ugly.
Because she was working in Hollywood as like a closet organizer or something like that, and she was going through Hollywood, and they hooked
I mean, come
up.
on, y'all done fuck some chicks that we.
She still had a big booty. That's all he.
No, she
No,
did.
she did.
No, she did.
She did
No
not.
way,
She
shape, or form.
No, nothing.
It was big enough for him.
Her shit looked like the thing without the shit on it. Trust me.
Dang.
But no, I mean, I think it was just who her dad was, and he.
Who
knew
was
But it
everything.
wasn't like he was a superstar. He was just a lawyer that was on the OJ trial. Ain't no one.
'Cause my thing
nobody's
is,
getting
would you-
really clout off of that for real, unless
Facts.
you're already in that circle.
And I think she was in that circle, but my thing is, she was not something to be fucking on back then. Even now, she not to me.
Me neither.
But you gotta think, you got somebody who was not worth, like, she really wasn't popping, and then your mother exploited this sex tape and it blew up, and we're still talking about it 20 years later, and y'all exploiting me. We agree. Okay, we agree. Listen, we're gonna sweep this under the rug. We're gonna sign this contract. Okay, your mother wanted to reshoot. We're gonna act like we don't know. It got released, and at the end of the day, we all got paid. But y'all gonna exploit me and make it seem like I'm the one who released it when your fucking mama was your mama.
And that's why
Was
they
the
really
mastermind?
swept under the rug. Because if I had a sex tape that supposedly got leaked like that, even though it
I'd be
made me,
scared as shit.
I want it gone. I don't care what it did for me or this, that, and that. I don't want to talk about it every season. You know what I'm saying? Not with my folks. Now, if I'm going on
I
a
do.
show, I don't want to talk about that.
But you gotta think now Ray J looking at it like 20 years later, I'm a father. I have a daughter and a son. I'm married.
What you do in your past is gonna always come to the future.
Facts. But
My thing is, bro.
but let's
you knew
bury
you was
it.
gonna have.
But let's
kids.
bury it.
But
Let's
see,
bury
that's
it.
hard to bury. That's hard to
I
bury.
mean, you'll
because-
never get rid of the tape.
You'll never get rid of the tape, but
But you're
Why-
never gonna
they
stop
can-
talking
I mean,
about.
that's the same thing with Bill and Monica, though. You know what I'm saying? Monica always gonna be Monica Lewinsky.
There you go. It's hard to bury shit like that. As time goes around, shit just recreates. So it's what it's been about 10 years.
more than 10 years.
So it's about time. It's overdue. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Now everybody drink Everfresh. 10 years from now, motherfuckers gonna hate it. 20 years later, they gonna love it. It's just the way the cycle goes. Like our kids, if we was to tell them about a sex tape, like this happened 20 years ago, they'd be like, well, who
See
is
that
Ray
old
J?
boy?
Right.
Yeah.
What sex tape? It only take one kid to look it up and then show all the other kids, and then it's like boom, it's out here again. He should have never did it. My thing is, and you don't look bad in it. It looked like a goddamn soap opera scene, but you got to embrace it, bro. My thing is, can you imagine if I did a sex tape now, right? And then 20 years from now, I'm in some nursing home and it comes up in that nursing home, right? You know how much pussy I'm gonna get off of that shit?
But that's
Embrace that shit, bro.
He not looking at it like that. He looking at it like they're defaming my character. And not only that, he was what I feel like what made him really go into detail and why he was so passionate what he was saying. He said, I have a tech company. The tech company is doing well. He said, but he has women.
I get that.
He said he has female staff who
Are offended by it.
not only were they offended, but they were looking to remove themselves from staff. And he said that would have hit him hard financially. And he had, so now you fucking with my money.
Yeah, I
Right.
got that. I do got that part. But you should have never did it.
But
Sooner or
so
later,
should
you's
we
gonna have to
keep
grow
paying
up.
for a mistake that we did, 20? Because then all of us.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
all
and-
do
and-
stuff
when
like
you put
that.
Something on the internet is always there. So.
Yeah, and we all do. Presidents, all of that shit. You see people get famous and they turn around and be like, "Oh, you said this back then."
Back in 01.
You got to be real careful, especially if you know you want to be somebody in that limelight, because he was already famous. So you,
But who
it's
thinking? Nobody's thinking. I'm not thinking like if I fuck on my man, we being kinky.
But
that
he was
just gonna fuck me
he
over.
wasn't
20.
broke. He was
was
already
not.
in that light. Now, me and Mike, if right now we say, okay, just say this show goes off, it shoots it when it does. I'll say that when it does, you know what they're gonna be saying? Ain't that the white guy that said the N-word years ago?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But my thing is, when you're in that light, you gotta think about it like, I gotta watch what I say or do. If I'm a nobody and I know I want to just be a regular Joe Blow, then it don't matter. I'll be making sex tapes every week. That shit not gonna backfire on me. But he knew better.
You gonna sell him out your car, your trunk?
Hell 2 for 5. 2 for 5. But
Okay, last thing I want to talk about, guys, is R. Kelly had 27,000 in commissary. And
so he didn't escape.
no, he did not escape.
Okay.
It's just
Wait,
been
they
a
say he escaped. Did he not escape?
That it was all going around where they were saying that he escaped
No.
and all of that.
he didn't
So,
escape.
so he just sitting still in that
He's
motherfucker.
still
He didn't
there.
confirm nothing.
To my understanding, I believe that he was moved. He was in jail in Chicago, and they moved him to New York. But they were saying that he had 27,000 in commissary, and the judge said, "We need that. You still have a lot of money that you haven't paid, as far as lawyer fees, and the victims haven't been paid as well."
He didn't know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
So they left him with like $500 in there.
Yeah, no, and he lucky they left him with that because my thing is the most you supposed to send to a inmate, and they tell you this is $50.
But you got to think who's sending.
Don't make
It might be
Every
it may be a plethora of folks.
They better learn.
It may
the
be still be fans.
They better learn the game because even my homeboy that's in there, it's only $50. If I send him 100, they taking that 50, putting the rest on his book, the rest go to restitution. It's just how it is. I
didn't know
they supposed to know the game.
I didn't know that either.
Today,
You just think he gonna
right,
sit around
right
with
now, right now years old. Yeah.
And so you know what? I don't know because I just watched. So on Hulu, the Mike Tyson movie is out,
Mhm.
and I watched that. So I don't know if they just changed that rule because Mike was getting money sent to him like crazy, and he was allowed to keep it. So I don't know if
They
they changed
probably-
that rule just
They probably
like the last
did,
10
yeah.
years ago.
I'm sure they did.
But Mike was in that motherfucker getting TVs, donuts.
Yeah.
He had people bringing cocaine in there.
And that's what I want to know. Like, what was R. Kelly buying? Like, while they were doing oodles and noodles, were you? Were they
They
doing
buying
oodles and noodles?
booty.
Are you
Ain't
doing
lying.
surf and turf? Like, what
Beef
was-
jerkies and
Yeah. You ever had a cook up?
No,
You never been to jail?
I have several.
How long
times.
did you go?
It was just like it wasn't a real sit down time.
Okay, so a cook up is ramen noodles, nacho cheese,
Some bullshit.
but you don't do it as one-on-one. You're a greedy motherfucker. You do it by yourself. So she's supposed to bring the Slim Jim. She's supposed to bring the cheese. You bring the ramen noodles. She bring the Doritos. He bring like them little juice boxes or whatever, and then I cook it up. We all sit down in the cell wherever we gonna sit at in the bullpen, whatever, and we eat it. But you put it all together and it's like in this big ass
It sound nasty.
like
Like-
hot.
On that.
Would you
And there-
boil it?
yeah.
Yeah,
You
they found a
boil
way
it,
to
you,
boil it.
you saute it and shit like that and all of that.
I
But
seen the video of somebody doing hibachi in there.
with what?
Yes.
I can't tell you all that. But it's a hibachi. It's a hibachi grill in prison where you actually, if you're in federal prison or whatnot, you can get batteries and you connect the batteries or whatever to your Walkman, whatnot, and you hook the cables up to your table. Because not your table, your bed. Your bed is metal. Take your mattress off.
I was like, you like trying to electrocute yourself.
No, you're not sitting there
hot
touching
plate.
the motherfucker. You just using it as a hot plate. You flipping it over, doing everything you're supposed to do on your bed.
That's
Trust me.
crazy.
I don't seen people make TVs out of that motherfucker, playing cards.
Mm.
If they can make
Yeah,
fucking
like
moonshine
time
and toilets, trust me, you can make a hibachi grill. Because you got nothing but time on your hand. You gonna figure something
You
out.
gonna find a way to be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
At least they-
So
that's not my life.
Mm.
I ain't trying
that's
to
a
figure it
cook
out.
up. But no,
Right.
Wow.
yeah, I and I'm sure that's what R. Kelly is doing. He probably feeding a lot of people in
So
there.
you gonna get beat up?
Yeah. I mean, you seen he was singing for motherfuckers in there. My thing is, I'm not singing for your daughter. Fuck you. I'm in jail. What I look like singing? So
I mean, but after a while, you're going to have to find a way to entertain yourself.
that's protection too.
Yeah.
That's protection too. R. Kelly is not the toughest.
How you
dude.
know so much?
Because no, I haven't done real time.
Juan's
like
done
that.
time. No.
I'm like, damn.
Twan has not done time. No, but trust me, I watch Oz. No, no, even R. Kelly soft as shit. You don't think he need protection in there?
I believe you do.
You don't
Yeah.
think people in there extorting the shit out of him?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I believe it.
So
Yeah.
that money would have did him some justice because it's like, all right, you know what? I got to cook up this week, fellas. He got to bribe a lot of people, and he in there for a long time.
Yeah, he probably do
30
wanna
years.
brag a lot.
Yeah, and then at the same time,
Y'all think he gonna do the whole 30?
No.
Hell yeah.
shit,
No.
who gonna get him out? Trump ain't in office no more,
I don't even think
unless Kim
that.
Kardashian get him out or some shit like that.
I think he is.
You gotta think. I don't think nobody's gonna ride for him because of what he did. Because of what he did. Had his ass been not guilty, it'd have been different. But you were exploiting young women.
You were on video doing the shit.
Okay, so let's
Ray J.
dig,
Jr..
let's dig deeper. Let's dig deeper. Me personally, this is just my opinion. I feel like those fucking parents should have been held accountable as well.
Yes.
We said that. But my thing is, just because I bring young girls to your doorstep doesn't mean I have to be like, okay, let me indulge.
You sold your daughter off.
That's true. But they have to deal with God on that.
You need to deal with the law, just like he need to deal with the law too. Because
I
he
mean,
need to deal with God for real before he deal with the law, especially if the parents was consenting.
He got to deal with the law. My thing, because even when you got caught, you didn't stop.
So why shouldn't the parents have to deal with
the parents not as much, because I'm gonna say this.
Not as much?
I'm gonna say
They're
not as
supposed to
this is why I'm gonna
protect
say not as
her.
much, because they can use, when it comes to law, they can just say no, he was there to actually what's name. It's a thin line between you was soliciting your daughter.
No,
for sex.
they verbally said it in the documentary. We thought that he was gonna make everybody, and it was so
Everybody
crazy.
stars.
All the parents,
right
we thought that he was
stars,
gonna
but
make-
not. Oh yeah, you gonna be fucking her? Oh yeah, as long as you make her a star.
Has something to do.
But
with it.
some
Yeah.
of them knew that what they was doing.
Even after,
Knowing, but
even
you
after
have
his
to prove.
even
that.
after his history, they knew, like, I'm not sending my daughter over there.
you value money more than if
So
I
you're
if I
saying because
thought
they had
somebody
that
was touching my
reputation?
daughter,
Not all parents are like you.
right?
Yeah,
Because you value money more
But
than you
Mhm.
value your child.
but can you
right?
imagine how hard this is gonna be to prove that though?
You know what? I remember watching the documentary, and I remember it was, I forget which girlfriend or young lady, but the parents, they seen movement in the building and nobody wouldn't come to the door, and they were calling, and they called the police, and the police are like, oh well, we can't do anything, we can't go in there. And I was just thinking about my mom. Like, my mama ran for me so hard. My mama would have backed her car up into the building.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
My mama wasn't leaving until I was leaving with her. So just to see somebody else's parent, I thank God for my mama.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
because
I thank God for my mother and my father, because
Yeah.
my mother would have literally backed her car up into the building.
But R. Kelly got to do that time.
Yeah, them parents.
What you think?
I still think he'll get out before 30.
What you think he doing for booty in there now?
I mean, what they did say that he
I mean,
experimented with me.
You think he peeing on nigga?
Go ahead and take that shot.
He still got his
I'm
last
2 for
shot
2.
sitting over here.
Oh,
Yeah, he got two.
He over there pussyfooting it.
Yeah, I am. Pour my other one, Mike. But what you think he doing? Like, you think he peeing
Nah,
on
I'll
dudes
get
in there?
this one.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think
Probably so. Yeah,
He
Yeah.
probably is.
it's probably like another level of freakiness
Yeah,
that
right,
goes
probably
beyond
ready.
something that we can imagine.
R. Kelly probably walking around there with a do-rag on, some Crocs. You know what time it is, bro.
He probably is at this point.
I'm hollering. with a
He's just
cigarette
trying to get
behind
out of
his
here.
ear.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
he for sure is
Not even a
pleasing
do-rag.
somebody.
He probably got a fish net.
Even if somebody,
Yeah.
even if he's not pleasing somebody, somebody's probably pleasing him,
R. Kelly was never.
because
I
knew
agree with you.
booty. He knew booty in there.
And I'm
It don't matter. It don't matter that you R. Kelly. You knew booty.
yeah. I believe
In the
I can
slammer.
fly.
That's the people he gonna be needing that 25.
Facts.
Yeah.
Whatever.
They keep them off of him.
But I think he do got him a little boobay in there.
I'm sure he does.
You got
Yeah.
a pretty mouth, Kelly.
Both,
I'm
both.
saying-
both.
I'm thinking Kelly got somebody. I'm thinking Kelly telling somebody he got a pretty mouth. You know, I just
That'd be messed up.
I'm sure.
Listen, when
I'm
he
sure.
said, I remember him saying he was so infatuated with his mother that she had coffee and her lipstick would be on the
Yeah.
cup, and he would
and he
wanna-
would lick it.
he would turn the cup and drink from her lipstick. Like, he was just
That's weird.
he was fucking doomed
Look,
from the start.
I would be
Yeah.
shocked if there's not some guard or something in there that's a female that's fucking with him and
Yeah.
sliding him in whatever he
Mike
needs.
Tyson
to,
was doing that.
Yeah, I'm
Fucking
sure
on
of it.
guard.
There's
I'm gonna
always
watch that
somebody
Mike
on the
Tyson.
outside, because you're telling me that if you was in there and there was like a I mean,
I'm
if
no
there was
guard.
a,
regular.
no, but I'm just saying, let's
You
say,
gotta pay for guard.
but
pussy.
that's what I'm saying. If there was a hot chick in there that was she don't even got to be famous. As
no,
a guard,
I'm not famous. A guard ain't no
But-
risk
but
her
no-
job fucking me. Who the fuck am I?
if he's
There's some
paying
that
her, she
would.
get money.
You
She
like,
get
oh yeah,
something
I
out of
hear
it.
you on Opinions with Twan. Let me drop this pussy. No,
There you go.
I'm like, get the fuck
but
out of here.
I think that's what Mike is saying. Guards fuck regular.
Yeah, they
Inmate.
fuck anybody. Yeah, they'll fuck anybody. So look at the lady that just got
that killed herself.
Yeah, that killed herself and had the dude
So she
fell
actually
in
killed
love with
herself.
him. Fell in love with him after like a week and went on some.
I gotta be finessing the
Come on.
fuck out of her. Because if that's the case, people wouldn't be in there raping other dudes. Everybody would just be fucking the female guards.
They would be, but I think that certain people, who knows, maybe she had a
You a
connection with
bad
him,
motherfucker.
whatever.
I
he
think
was
you a
talking
bad
to.
motherfucker. You finesse the shit out of a guard, and you a prisoner.
R. Kelly could finesse the shit out of
He
a guy.
probably could.
So
Facts. I
He
believe
probably
you
could.
Yeah.
But can you imagine she walking around?
Or he.
Let me stop, bro. She
Get it
walked
out.
past the ward, and he be like, "You smell like pee." What you been doing? You been down there with Kelly? That'd be fun. But what you got?
That's all my topics.
That's all your topics. All right.
I mean, go Lions.
Okay.
Man, fuck
Yeah.
the Lions.
Shoot, the
I
line
feel like the
lost
Lions,
already today.
But they, I
So
feel
they
like
did lose.
Yeah,
They did.
I gotta call
It was
my dad
close
to
though,
talk
but I
shit.
feel like it was. I feel like they put
It
a
was-
lot of
it
hurt
looked
on the
horrible.
field.
What did they lose by?
I think by like 3 points.
Three.
It was like
35.
38-35.
Yeah, 30.
Motherfuckers.
But I'm gonna tell you, halfway through the game, Jared Goff was 8 for 16 for 55 yards. That's trash. That's absolute trash. So
All in your shot cup.
They is.
I'm about to
I'm
die.
sorry.
I apologize, y'all.
They everywhere.
Mike, is that an iPhone?
no, this is just an Android.
Oh,
You need a charger? I ain't got one.
let's go to this next topic.
He probably got one.
You got an iPhone?
What's our main
It's all the
topic?
way over there. Love and square hugs. We ain't there yet. I hope y'all ready.
We talking about it now?
No. I got something else for y'all right now.
Okay.
Because like I said, I'm coming for y'all. So y'all gotta listen to this one because I was gonna try to actually throw it up on the screen. What's up, Candy Coated Sucker Free? Alexis says Thug Love. We ain't there yet, Alexis.
You spent 5 years in prison for failing to pay child support for the defendant, Ms. Sears' son, Dylan.
That's right.
Mr. Manser, you are not
Oh, God.
his father.
Oh, man.
Mm.
5 years in prison.
She needs to go to jail.
Do you know?
Yes, ma'am.
You know who his father is.
Yes, I talk to him still.
Oh shit.
Jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Jail.
when I heard this story, when I seen this story, because I watched the whole thing, I couldn't. That's just a skit that was on Instagram.
What show was that on?
That's on?
It didn't sound like
Yes,
Maury.
yes.
Attorney report with Lauren Lake.
So,
And I missed the front part. I mean, the first part. What it was.
so he did 5 years in prison.
Put back
But
up.
I'm gonna tell you the full story because
Oh.
it's long when I was watching it. So back child support 5 years. He was in court with his real son, and then she had her son that he had doubt in. He's been there for about in the boy's life for maybe about 2 years, or whatnot. Her son's life. He's been in his son's life for about 2 to 3 years, but turned around and the mom was like throwing crazy shots, like, "You've been living a lavish life without your sons and this and that." He was like, "Bitch, because I've been in jail." No, pretty much. So he was like, "But you put me there." He said he doesn't have a bond with the son or whatnot. And he was like, "Because I don't think it's my son. It's hard for me to have a bond with him, but I take care of my other 2 sons." And she was like, "Okay, whatever." Once they read the results, he went over to try to hug her son. The first thing out of her mouth was, "Get away from my son." "Oh, now it's your son."
Mm-hmm.
So the judge asked her, "Do you know who the father is?" She said, as you hear at the end, "Yeah, I know who he is. I talk to him every day."
Mm.
He goes to say, this is fraud because she actually did a blood test on him, but her friend was the one that did it, and she was actually fraudulent with it. She
Oh,
changed
they
it.
all need to go.
Oh, wait,
Jail.
what?
If it's fraud, I'm asking for jail.
Yeah,
time.
run it
And
back.
I
The
was
friend,
charged.
who friend?
So
Run it
the
back.
woman,
The
the lady's friend
Did the DNA.
did the DNA test.
Oh, you saying that she worked at the place to do the results?
Right. So
Okay.
she had
She needs to go to jail too.
fucked with some shit. So on this episode, they turned around and they actually had to do it, take a photo of them holding the test, taped the motherfucker twice, all type of stuff, just for it wouldn't be fucked with. Read the results. She said, "Yeah, I know who his daddy is. I knew it wasn't his daddy." What do you think about that? Because me personally, Mike, you want to go first on this?
No, are you saying he did 5 years because of
5
this
years
shit?
because of this, and it's not even his son.
Damn. Yeah, she's got to go to jail. That's terrible. That man lost 5 years of his life for something that he didn't have anything to do with.
That she knew
That's
about.
horrible.
Right.
Yeah, that she knew about.
it.
That's horrible. She purposely did that shit.
Should the ass whooping be involved?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I'm the first one. Yeah.
Yes.
But her and the tech need to go to jail.
Yeah.
The tech dude, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely the tech.
All of them.
If anybody
Everybody
does
involved.
the tech definitely needs to
Yep.
go to jail.
Everybody involved in that shit.
Yes.
Wait, but I feel like he was still. I kind of feel like the justice system failed him as well, because did they just send him to jail? Did they?
He had got behind in his
Child
what's the name?
support or
Child
something?
support.
Right, but y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like y'all just. It got to be a fine line drawn. Like you're just gonna take me to jail. Like
So no, so with
Are y'all
that
looking at the
process
birth
is
certificate?
usually they take away no because he signed the birth certificate, so he was acting as that father. And when the results came back, oh, you're his dad. You owe this, but it's the process is they suspend your license, they take your passport,
mhm.
send you to jail for a week, 30 days, 90 days. It equals up to 5 years. So he had to be really, really behind to get to 5 years. Don't get me wrong. But still, I don't owe you that money.
Right.
And I'm still had to go to jail because this ain't my son. Don't get me wrong. I signed the birth certificate because I thought it was my son, but it's not. So
I,
Well, I
I
feel-
have a situation like that.
I got to beat your ass.
Yeah. I feel like at this point, though, you can probably sue them and get a lot of money out of that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can get a lot from that shit.
So Candy Coded Sucker Free said that's defamation of character.
It is.
Mhm.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, it's a lie. The whole thing
Yeah.
was based on a
I
lie.
feel like whether it was a lie or not, he signed that birth certificate, so he's obligated to that child.
Yeah, if you signed the birth certificate.
But he only signed it because the test came back as a hit.
As a
They
hit.
lied on the
Yeah.
test.
Mm,
Oh, so he signed it after that.
What? You know what? Yes. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could sign a birth certificate after the
You
fact.
can.
So the thing. So wait.
But I mean, regardless, if you sign the
Because
birth
you
certificate,
feel that I'm the father.
if you
Right,
think
I
that,
know that, but the court usually take that. So the friend work at the court.
No. So this was something off-site.
Oh, okay.
This is the
Okay.
off-site test.
Okay.
Because he had doubts.
Right. And it's like, okay, I got you. But no, she definitely got to get her ass whooped. She should be right next to R. Kelly, just across the street in the women's jail.
getting peed on.
Okay.
That's
That should be her
that's some
sentence.
serious. That's some serious shit.
10
Like,
years.
That
of
is.
peace.
even as my friend, I'm not fondling with no shit that's gonna put me in a position to jeopardize what I have
Yeah.
as my friend because you being a fucking whore.
That's a loyal friend though. If you willing to go to jail for that
too
shit,
loyal.
that is.
I don't even
That's
think
foolish.
I don't even think it's you willing to go to jail. You do some shit until you because you think you're
not gonna get caught.
You're not gonna
Right.
get caught.
They probably was like, he an idiot. He ain't no.
Yeah.
That's bold though.
Not only that, he was really sleeping with her, so he would have never found out.
Yeah.
And I want to know how he found out now.
I do
Like,
too.
He had just said, fuck this. Nah, this can't be my son. Let me go. I want to go to court. Yeah. He just
that's
it was in his
wild.
gut. So he like, nah, fuck this. This ain't my kid.
You know
I think
what?
I'd have
I've
threw up
seen-
right there on
I've
the show.
seen,
like,
I've seen instant. I've seen
Damn.
paternity test wars where the father sent someone else in his place, and the mother's like, "No, I'm for sure I know," and they were able to roll back a camera to say, like, "This is who
Mm.
showed up at the appointment." I've seen that.
People do
Have a fake ID and everything.
damn, that's a cold motherfucker.
Yeah, like I sent, like you send a mic in place to take a lot of,
Mike gonna go in my place.
but what I'm saying is the mother.
yeah, I'm
We
Mr.
both
Perkins.
mulatto, right?
But the mother is just like, no, I know for sure Twan's the father. And they were showing like who showed up. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know you can do that.
Yeah, because I thought they take DNA tests. I mean, they take the pictures and the IDs and all types of stuff all together.
It's a whole different world.
Yeah.
It is for sure.
Yes.
That's wicked.
Well,
That is wicked.
But we all agree ass whooping. Ass whooping.
sure.
These
No,
a lot of these
Yeah,
mothers
Super
are
Bowl.
so.
Ooh.
I don't
They-
even want to speak on my situation, but these baby mamas is just fucking ruthless as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yep.
Like
Y'all agree with that?
Yes, I do.
these baby mamas are ruthless.
Yeah.
I come from.
I can get in. I can really. get
Not
into it.
everybody is who
Man.
you've dealt with.
I can get
Twan.
it. I can really go there. I
They're
can,
not all like that.
But no, not even on
I
that
can
tip.
get into
I
it.
hear a lot of women defend other women. Bullshit. And it's
Yeah.
like you don't hear too many women agree like, oh, no,
But-
these motherfuckers crazy.
Yeah, but that's the difference between good women
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I
Shit.
wanted to see where y'all come, because it's literally two of y'all are friends. So, but the other two of y'all don't know each other from left to right. And it's like y'all agreeing that women, a lot of women are fucked up.
I've
Yeah.
seen excellent fathers take care of their children and they get the slack from the child's mother. I can go there.
Mm-hmm.
I can go there. Situation where where you sign the birth certificate, you take care of this child, and the mother just ain't shit. The mother not worth two damn flies.
Mhm. I've seen reverse
And you,
too.
you give that man, that father, a hard fucking time.
Mhm.
Yep.
And these are not his children. I feel like how dare you? I feel like that's a lot of audacity. Like, how dare you?
Or you give the one
Because at the
that's
end
taken-
of the end of the day, it's daddy's babies, mom, mama's,
Baby.
you know the saying.
Daddy,
Yeah.
baby, mama's baby.
And for me, we take care of something that's not ours, and we still, you know what I'm saying? They still just go hard, like you supposed, like you obligated, and it's like, no, I'm really trying to stand up and be something I don't have to be. You know, what
I'm not
saying?
obligated to because
Yeah.
I don't have my own children.
So let me ask you this: would you, if you see a woman on that bullshit,
I'm calling her out.
so y'all will?
Yeah.
Could y'all hang with a woman that don't take care of her kids?
Ooh,
No.
I used to. I used
I have
to.
my own kids, so I definitely can't do that.
I feel
said
like
you
if
used
they're not
to?
taking
I
care of
used
their
to.
kids, they probably not going to be a good friend to you.
Or
No.
not
If
And
they can do that to them
not.
kids,
She was
then
not. And she
Yep.
was not. And she was
Yeah.
I know. I'm talking about a mother that just got an excuse all the fucking time, and I just feel
Mhm.
like it's a difference between being a mother and having children. You can have children, but it takes a real woman to be
yeah.
a mother.
Yeah.
Like
Same,
I'm
yeah.
I'm so tired of
Same
hearing
with dad.
excuses.
Yeah.
I can go on and on with the excuses. Cause why kids don't have school clothes? Why
Mhm.
there's no backpack? Why the kids here like shit? It's so many resources out here for single moms. Let's get into it.
'Cause
It's
y'all
so
just got
many
some
resources
money.
out here for single moms.
Candy. So we are on with Candy Cody. I do not have my what's her name. She's actually on here. She can hear us, but we can't hear her.
you'll have your little.
I don't.
Piece?
You know, that's what I was looking for earlier because I
Yeah.
don't. I'm actually looking for. It's actually a little blue piece. See if it's up there, Ryan. Give me 1 second, Candy Cody. Up there on the top of that bar. Because I remember folding it up. It's just a blue cord. Because other than that, she's not gonna be able to hear nothing. Listen to look on the other side of that plant up there behind you. The little bar. Yep. It should be like a little blue cord. Because I remember folding it up and I just can't find it. Candy Cody, you we're gonna have to call you back. I'm gonna have to figure something out because I cannot find my spot. But she's actually on my live right now video. And she wanted to comment on it. My bad. Tracy, you're gonna have to hang up. But so y'all couldn't hang around
No.
a deadbeat.
No, I mean, if you do that to your kids, I can only
You are
imagine
loyalty.
how you would be
Be
towards
with
your
me.
friends, or whoever else.
I'm kind of 50-50 on that because you got some people who are loyal to their homeboys, loyal to their girls, and not
Not loyal to their
not
kids.
loyal to their children.
Yeah,
And I think that's bullshit right there in this hand and
Yeah.
alone.
But then you still got your priorities messed up.
Yeah.
Tracy, call 313-240-249.
So, assholes.
Tracy, you can you all right over there? She going through it, sad asshole. 313-240-2489. Tracy, call that number. But that was one of the questions that I'm actually gonna have for the fellas next week. So it's not the end of the show, so don't think that. But no, I'm gonna ask the fellas that same question. Do y'all hold y'all dudes accountable?
No.
If they don't, you don't think so?
No.
I don't hang. All my kids, they take care of their kids. I mean, all my homeboys take care of their kids.
None of their kids. None of them at all.
And but do they hang together though?
Yes, they hang together. Like,
but that's different though.
No, guys that take care of their kids and guys that don't take care of their kids hanging together. Why don't the guys that take care of their kids be like, hey, bro, you need to go see your kids. You always in the streets. Go see your kids. They don't. I know, like
none of my dudes be like that. If you,
I know some men. Shout out to the stand-up men. I know some men whose homeboy
313-240-2489
still in that child's life, like going over there for birthdays, Christmas, and holidays. I know some men like that. But like, what's your name?
Mariah.
Like Miss Mariah was saying, the men who don't take care of their kids hang together, and the men who do hang out together.
But why they don't like, hey, go take care of your kid? They ain't cool, bro.
And I feel like regardless of what the situation is with the mother, take care of your fucking kid.
That's probably one of the weakest. What's up, Tracy?
Hey, what's up?
So what you got for us?
So my question is, as a mother who has a son, do we ask for, does my son, when he start having children years, a whole lot of years from now, does he ask for a paternity test right off the bat? Even though this is somebody that he's been with, they're in love.
You got your TV on in the background?
Yeah, wait a minute, hold on. I need to mute. Okay. Is that better?
Yeah.
So that's my question. Because I know someone who her son had gotten burned that way. Like, he was taking care of this kid, found out the kid not his.
But see, not to cut you off, only one Jackson is one, he's a smart dude. So I'm sure he's gonna know who he's sleeping with and if that's his kid. But at the same time, in the situation that he's in, because he's an up and coming star, he definitely needs to do it.
Yeah, I mean, but even still, like, not like he knows who he's sleeping with, but he doesn't know who she's sleeping with.
True. So that's why I say he still should, because he's an up and coming star. He definitely should. Yeah, definitely should.
And I'm in the child welfare system, and we see it all the time, like men taking care of these babies, and they're not there. So is that something that's appropriate for men to ask right off the bat for a paternity test without it being an issue? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't.
You think so?
I feel like if the girl really cares about the dude, what does she have to hide?
Right, especially if it is.
Yeah, what does she have to hide? Yeah, sure.
I think
I'm with you. You with me? Why not?
I agree with that, Mike. But I think it can go two ways. If I've been only with you when I've been down and I've been loyal to you, I feel like it's like, are you questioning? You're questioning my loyalty. Mm-hmm. It is kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, but disrespectful.
But if I know that I've only been with you,
I have no problem.
I gotta prove it to you now.
Can you imagine if I was to tell my daughter at 7, she's 17, y'all. If I was to tell her, like, come on, we need to go take a fraternity test. But can you imagine how I would feel after 17 years? Mm-hmm. Well, somebody got to die. Somebody got to die.
Not a lot of men.
But why somebody got to die? That's your daughter.
If it's not my daughter.
But it's still your daughter. Yeah.
No, it's not.
After 17, after 17 years, it is.
No, exactly. After 17 years. Know what, Tracy? Only one. We gonna jump on this topic. Listen to this, because I'm about to tell you something once you get off the phone. But definitely tell Only One Jackson, protect himself. If he feel that it's not his, or he's got any type of, this may not be me, definitely do it.
And it's just kind of.
Yeah, definitely do it. But tell him at the same time, don't let no woman force, or anybody force him into having no kid if he don't want no kid.
Right. No, he gonna have kids like when he probably about 40 something, but
God damn.
Oh man, that's okay. Because I'm almost there.
Like my mom, like 55. But my question is, because I know and I've seen it right off the bat, even if it's somebody that's been around for a minute, like, Because at that point, I'm all in. Let's do it. Let's get this test done.
Yeah.
Because I'm all in at that point.
And it should be an understanding. But if this person, if you love this person and you've actually been with this person, and I think that it's straight you and this person, I think it can be very disrespectful to just say, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to find a very nice way to do it. You got to find a very, very nice way to do it. You got to say,
Or they do it themselves and don't got to say nothing.
and that's what I'm saying. Just say, you know what? Can we just take a test? You know what I'm saying? I've been done wrong, or I've seen a lot of messed up situations.
Yeah.
Are you okay with taking a test?
If you with a girl that actually cares about you and
She's
wants to
gonna
be
do
with
it.
you, then I don't see why she wouldn't do that.
Now, if she don't do it, if she
Then-
don't do it, you need to question.
Then,
like,
then
what's the
there's
problem?
questions.
I just had a baby that looks exactly like this man, so he can go ahead and do it.
Okay, well, thank you. It's nice talking to y'all. You got a nice panel today.
Thank you, Miss Tracy.
Thank you.
But no, but seriously, like,
Well, you always do, but all right, y'all. Good night.
All right, you
What
can do
y'all
it.
sipping on?
A little bit of everybody drinking on something different.
Yeah.
Something different. Cavassier, rum,
Bird dog.
whatever the fuck that may be. Yeah.
All right.
All
All
right.
right. Good night, y'all.
Yep. You too.
I wouldn't feel no type of way. I wouldn't really care.
even like that's your man's like
I wouldn't like if my the person I'm with right now would ask me that, I wouldn't care, only because it's like, go ahead and get out the way. I don't want you to ever have to second.
Yeah, that's
that good question yourself for 18
Yeah.
years and be like, okay, well, what if it wasn't?
if somebody's questioning you, then I feel like that's because they got something else going on inside and they don't want the truth to come out. So why not?
And I feel like as a woman, if you know that you've been fucking with multiple dudes,
You need to say something at the beginning.
Yeah.
take that plan B.
Or
Take the plan B and get it over with.
Yeah.
Why put somebody through that?
Because you're selfish.
Selfish for sure.
Yeah. But even what y'all was saying before, what I wanted to jump back into, y'all think after 17 years I wouldn't be like, you ain't my
It's all
kid?
hell, Ray.
No, I'm definitely be hurt.
I don't know. I think it would be kind of hard.
No,
definitely be
I
hurt.
would be gone after 17 years.
17 years, you will leave that kid alone. You didn't raise
Yes.
that
17
kid.
years, you raise her.
I have to.
You feed her every
Have to.
single
You
day.
see your kid, she look
No,
at you like,
I-
"Daddy, this is daddy."
Honestly,
No,
Antoine,
it's
I could
not.
not. I couldn't see you
No,
doing it. I couldn't
no,
see you
bro.
doing it.
So you wouldn't do it even if
No.
you like you love her and stuff like that. Even
No,
if she not
you'd still be in
No.
that girl's life. You may not
I'm
be
gonna
her father, but you would still be in her
No.
life and probably take
you
care
would
of her.
just drop her like.
I don't think
a
you
bad
would.
habit.
Listen,
ain't got it in you to
he
do
know
that.
he knows me. I drop habits like cold
But I
turkey.
feel like at the end
I
of the
still
day,
can't see you
alcohol,
doing that.
weed.
No.
I
at the end
drop
of
it.
the day,
I can't
that's
see you
not
doing
your
that to a
daughter's-
17-year-old
That's not
daughter.
your daughter's fault.
It's not.
You keep if true, but at the same time, I'm not your dad. So my thing is, instead of me looking and seeing you
But you love
every
her.
fucking day and
Like,
knowing that
yeah.
you ain't mine,
I don't think that's.
I
that's
have
like,
to
completely- I
go.
think you might
I
have
don't
to
think
break
You would let her
early.
stay with you for the next year until she was 18 and old enough to be on her own.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I don't think you just cut her off
No,
and say,
I'ma tell
"Get
you
out,
something.
you're not my daughter."
Because you know I go extreme with my stories. So if this house was abandoned, you moved into it, you end up signing a deed, right? You found out that it was my house. I came back to get my house. You gonna still pay the land taxes on this motherfucker?
No,
There you go.
That's different.
Right.
No,
That's
no, because
different.
he know I go extreme with my
This
shit.
is
I only
a-
go extreme
This
because
is
it's
a
like I
this is
couldn't
a
do it.
human being we're talking about that doesn't have another father. You have been.
No,
a
she
father.
does. She would. She would. You
Somewhere.
gotta find him. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Okay, so you're gonna be
Hey,
like,
man,
"Hey, I've been
um,
taking care of you the past 17 years.
now you
Thought
ain't
you were my
wrong.
kid. Oh, let me
I
just
need
kick you
my
out."
money
No,
back. I need my
No.
money back.
No,
And
You the guy
No.
that would dump their girlfriend
Because they're-
if they went to that bar.
oh, she gotta go.
no, because
Yeah,
I feel like there's girls.
I couldn't
there's
look at her.
girls that were probably not even in a situation like that you would be nice to and still treat decent. And this is your daughter, who you thought was your daughter for the past
You
17
love
years.
her.
You wouldn't do that.
Listen.
So you just say
No.
you just drop the love.
No,
Got
you
to.
wouldn't do
So
that.
listen, I got a godson that just recently became my godson, right? And I like the look. I really care about the
You
little
about to
dude.
say-
You know what I'm saying? No, I definitely wasn't gonna call him that, but I like the little dude. So and because I was gonna say I love the little dude, and he's real cool. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have a son. I want a son, but I don't want to have a son.
Okay.
So my thing is, it's like that was, and he's a ex-girlfriend's son. She had a son after me and her broke up, and people say it's like, damn, that's kind of weird. But I just took a liking to him because it's like, you know what I'm saying? If he was a bad kid, I'd be like, fuck nah, this can't be my godson. but I genuinely like the dude. You know what I'm
you
saying?
his god daddy, but you.
I'm not officially his god daddy, right? So it's
You
just
Unc. You like an Unc?
nah, cause see, Unc was always fucking mom,
Okay.
and that's not me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know what? Let's
How
take
about you?
So you're not your uncle.
You're like a mentor. No.
boys and girls club. Then if
How
y'all
old
would have
is
said that, he's 2.
Oh, you
Good
the
night.
guy daddy then.
Good night.
You almost
And-
daddy.
No, nah.
Where, is the daddy around?
Listen, I'm not the daddy.
Is the daddy?
No, the daddy's not around. But
Okay.
you know what's crazy? Me and the little dude got so much in common, and it's like, you know how like you see situations where you like, damn, God did this on purpose. So like his birthday is literally 7 days after my birthday. Some of the shit
what's
that
he-
I love, he loves. You know what I'm saying? Like he loves water, he loves fish, you know, stuff like that. And he's very smart. And
So
like
you-
I said, I just took a liking to him.
So you're telling me that this kid that's 2 years old, that you're taking a liking to him, but somebody that you raised for 17 years,
But listen,
you gonna
to this.
kick him out?
Listen
No,
to this.
you ain't
Because
doing
I'm gonna
it.
tell you,
You got too big of a
I'm
heart
gonna tell
to do
you. I'm gonna
that.
tell you. No, he don't know me. I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
I
you
do.
the difference.
Yeah, I do.
The
That's why I'm
difference
saying
is
that.
the difference is because him, that's not my son. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to
already
look
know
at him.
But that makes it even
If
worse
she-
if,
if she
this is
che-
somebody that you think is your
no,
daughter.
because if she cheated on me and had him, no, I wouldn't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? But with this being my daughter, I couldn't look
she
at that
didn't
every
do she
day.
didn't do
She
anything
didn't.
to you though.
But you know,
So you
it would
wouldn't
eat
do
me-
that
It would
to
eat
her.
me it'll eat me up inside.
I
It would
think
eat me
that
up
it would
inside.
eat you up
Take
inside if
away.
you said, "Hey, take all your stuff. I'll put you out at 7."
See, I wouldn't be that kind. I would just be like,
You gotta go.
So you gonna hurt her?
No, no.
listen, baby girl, I'm not your dad. I'm not saying you gotta go home.
But you
You can't stay here. I love you to death. I see you on the other side.
The
No,
other side.
that is not. That's not how. It goes.
God.
That's not how that would go at all.
It's just gonna be that way.
No.
I can't say that I just straight be like, get the fuck out.
Because I
No,
feel like
I
if
gotta
this-
be honest. I gotta be honest with
I
her.
think that your feelings would be hurt, and I think that you would kind of distance yourself from the
He wouldn't.
situation. But I don't think that you would completely.
He
not
wouldn't.
fuck
He
with her.
wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you.
He would still
I'm
be
gonna
there
tell
for
you
that
why. Everybody on here like, damn, they grilling me.
Okay.
And these are people that know me like white girl. Whenever you want to come on, that's cool. So badass said, "You are so wrong, Mr. Perkins." Tiff, the fool said, "So sad."
because he wouldn't do it.
Listen,
I already
I-
knew
I
he wouldn't
would.
do it.
Everybody
No,
that knows
he wouldn't
me
do it.
knows that I'm.
I
an
know
asshole.
you.
So it's like I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit there and look at her every day knowing that you're not mine. I couldn't. I'm just
You
being
already know
honest.
her for how many every year? 17 years. Or anything.
Yeah, because you know what? You know what happened to me? You know what a backfire on me? Like the situation you said. Come get your daughter. Bitch.
Oh.
What? No, it ain't even my daughter. Because my thing is when you give somebody that, why would her mom even think that I would allow that shit? You know what I'm saying? You're not mine, and I'm supposed to be like, yeah, I'm coming to get her today. What shoes she need? No,
I
you
feel like
need
at
to be
17
figuring this out.
But I feel like at
already over
17,
with.
she's a young woman. She's a young adult, and I feel like this is just my opinion. At 17 years old, I feel like shit. The damage is done. And at 17 years old, you are like, I would lay my life down for my daughter. If I had a kid that was 17,
Yeah, 17 years.
whether I thought this was my
man.
child or not, I would lay my life down for my kid.
Let me ask you this. Would you go to jail for your son or your daughter?
I don't have any kids.
If you did.
It depends.
If you knew your son murdered somebody, would you take the rap for him?
I'm not taking a rap for nobody.
That's like this.
No,
That's
it's
not the same
Fuck
thing.
no,
that
that's not
that
the
girl
same
did
shit.
not kill nobody. That girl did nothing but love you for taking care of her
True.
for the past 17
Therapy.
years. You wouldn't do that to her.
You know,
You
and
need therapy. You can't abandon the 17 year.
why you can't after
relationship.
17 years?
Because it's gonna be hard. I feel like you just saying it. I don't feel like you would.
No, that would be too hard on you. You're too
Do
good
y'all-
of a
do y'all
person.
I feel like you
You-
need to be in that mama ass for sure.
Yeah.
But do you realize how hard 17? See, I think y'all got. He know my backstory. I'm not gonna tell my backstory, but my backstory is. Imagine taking
Beat the
had.
mama up.
Now I'm
move on.
gonna be as brutally as possible. So y'all don't have nuts, but imagine taking your nuts and dipping them in a bag of salt. That's what my 17 years has been through, like hell. And it's like, Why would I deal with another 30 to 40 years?
The boss.
I was just about to ask the same thing. But
All right, take your coochie.
Okay, was sweet. The last 17 years have been sweet. Would you feel differently?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're saying because of the prior issues?
Because it's been hell. It's like you sent me through. It's like,
But it was hell with her, not the
You really
daughter.
don't
true. But
feel
it's
like
so look at my man. After 5 years, y'all think he should still be in his son's life? And old boy's life.
Well, he said he wasn't in his life at all.
Right.
Right. He wasn't in the beginning, but you think he should start now?
No.
No, he wasn't in the
He wasn't.
beginning.
He ain't gay, right?
But he wasn't in the beginning because he was in jail.
But that's the difference. That's
Oh.
why you've been raising her for 17 years.
But look at, I could have been in jail. I could have been in anything because I didn't get, but you wasn't. Because I didn't give up. That I'm telling you, I don't think it's because I want to be an asshole and be like, you know what? Oh, I'm free. Peace. It's just I could not sit there and look at her every day knowing it's not me.
I feel like if this 2-year-old that you said
Thank you.
could be your godson,
Thank you.
A godson ain't a kid, though.
but I'm just
But you
saying,
can love-
I'm saying if you get along with him that well, just imagine something happens and you taking care of him for 5 years. You're not really the father. You're gonna love that kid. Just imagine adding another 12 years onto that.
You know what? Let me jump in. And I don't have I don't have any kids, but I do partake in raising a 5-year-old who turned 5 today. Shout out to my Noah.
Oh, so he got
Happy birthday.
the day
Happy
before
birthday.
me.
He turned 5 today.
Okay.
It's been a
Tell him don't grow up to be out like Mike.
it's been a roller coaster. But just sitting here listening, if I was a mother and I heard you say that, I would honestly be like, yeah, you can get the fuck on.
And
I
as
would.
you should.
Because now you're gonna treat my daughter differently.
So you see where I'm coming from.
You're gonna treat my daughter differently.
And why
You
do
can't
it? And
avoid
why?
that you would rather just leave?
Yes. Why do that? Why do that? You know. And then even more than anything, he knows, she don't know, but y'all don't know. Like I got snipped because I had thought I had one kid. If I find out that one kid ain't mine, motherfucker, I don't got snipped everything, and I don't have any kids.
why would
Did you get snipped because of the issues you was having with the mother?
Yep.
See, your problem.
No reply.
Go ahead, play the music.
Problems with the
Play-
mother and not the
So
child.
listen. Okay.
No.
Now, you better listen. Listen, D. I got snipped because not the mother, but just the whole process of kids. Could I afford another kid? No. I'm not a selfish person, so I'm always feel like if I can't give my kid the world, why would I bring them into the world? That's just me. I know I financially can't afford a kid.
Right. I
So-
ain't got none either, and I feel the same way.
But you know how many people struggle with their kids until
Why struggle?
until they come up though?
Why struggle?
But you gotta think. If I'm dating a guy, I'm engaged to a guy, or I can even be married to a man, and I'm thinking we in this together, and you fucking
Just dead.
leave our household. Now I'm a struggling mother.
That's
And I gotta
different.
figure
That's
this-
totally different.
I gotta figure this
But
shit
see,
out.
I don't have anybody else. It's just me and my daughter.
Mhm.
So why would I add something else? Because in a situation like mine's, if I had a kid now, who you think gonna be watching that kid when I go to work?
You.
No,
Daycare or the
Yeah,
your
daycare.
daughter?
my daughter would be.
Oh.
Why would I do that to her?
Mhm.
She has her own life she needs to live. One was enough for me. So I did make a pact with God because I was supposed to do it at 30. When I said, God, in 5 years, if I don't have no kid, and don't get me wrong, I was not being cautious or like,
Yeah.
oh no, I'm not gonna sleep with this person. No, I was doing my thing. So it's like, and at that 5 years, I didn't have any kids. It was just like, you know what? Let's do this. I made my pact with God. If it wasn't meant to happen, God would have never allowed me to do it. But he did. So, but the situation was hell. The situation was hell. And at the same time, I knew I financially didn't want to afford another kid. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine, especially with that person? Because that person, when I did get snipped, it was more like, I wanted to have another kid with you if I was going to have kids. Fuck no. The fuck? Why would I do that again?
Yeah.
So, nah. I'm more the person that when I put mama say put my hand, don't put your hand on the stove, I put my hand on it, I burn myself. It only take one time for me to burn myself. And I literally lose like interest in it. Like he was trying to get me to drink that Crown Royal, and I was like, nah, that shit stink. That used to be my drink. I used to drink that shit all the time. Nothing on this table I would drink but that. Got that bad whiff of it. It was like, nope, never again. So that's why when I say, could I just cold turkey? Yeah, because if I'm always think like, damn, this is not my kid. rather than do that to her, I'd rather just straight cold turkey and say, I'm sorry. If you need any help with something on that, I got you. But me being there, I can't.
I respect the honesty on that.
I just
because I feel like even if I was a mother, I would
out.
rather, as a mother, I would rather you just go.
Yeah, and I'm sure she would. I'm sure she would. She'll probably.
So she ain't got nowhere else to go. You just gonna leave her on the streets?
No, me personally, I think she got her mother. But more than anything, I think if I can be any help, I would be trying to help her find her real father. Like, you was a host, so let's do this list. Who was you?
That's the list.
Let's do this list.
From 17 years ago.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, you better figure it out.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's how I would be able to help, Mike. Like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't, bro. I'm being honest with you. I couldn't. I love my daughter to death, but that shit would kill me if I found out she wasn't mine.
It would, but I feel like it would set in after a little bit that you've been raising her for 17 years
Tell her come back.
as she was your daughter. And there's a lot of people out here that will adopt somebody that's not even their real kid.
But can you imagine the first time she give me attitude? I ain't your daddy anyway.
Okay,
get the fuck out there.
No, see, I can
see. No.
Why
do that?
I can imagine that, but
because she gives me shit all the time. So,
but I'm saying if you had a kid that was respectful, treated you well,
but we talk
loved
about
you
here now.
No, I know, but I'm saying the imaginary 17.
Okay,
that she treated you well and everything. I couldn't see you kicking her out.
The 17-year-old that no one has.
Yeah, if everything was all right.
Okay,
I couldn't imagine you doing it.
That may be true. She had to be like, please don't make me leave.
Yeah, exactly. But
first time you give me shit, you gotta go, bro.
Yeah, all right.
I'm gonna hit her with the bro.
I'll give you that.
Go, bro.
I'll give you that.
Bro, you gotta go. But let's jump into this main topic. I want to ask y'all ladies.
Sick, my phone died.
Dang, your phone died. They was on there too, wasn't they? Hoeing the shit out of me.
just cause.
You about to go get that charger for her? No. Look, you can't even get you the damn charger. It's on the couch. He said, "Fuck nah." We gonna wait for Mike to come back. Mike got to go pee.
I had to.
Yeah.
You got anything for us over there, Ryan? You know what? Tell us about your fashion show. While Mike is using the bathroom, let us know about the fashion show. Let everybody know what you need. Let everybody know about the vendors. Ray, she thinks she's slick. She been quiet all fucking day. We on your ass. Nah. You don't be talking like shots fired. So we on your ass right after. As soon as Mike comes, it's a plug right in the wall by that light.
So a Stars Initiative is having their first event. It's a masquerade fashion show on Sunday, October 23rd from 3 to 7 p.m. at 138 Stimson Street, Detroit, Michigan 48201. It is a $50 entry for food, bottomless mimosas, and also, for the fashion show. We need
13 models.
13 models, yes. 3 hairstylists that will do like a wrap or a curl. The people will come wash and dry. Then we still need 9 vendors of all kinds.
I know some dope vendors.
We need some vendors. The tickets are on Eventbrite. Under what?
Masquerade Fashion Show.
Okay, Stars Initiative.
I don't think they heard you. You got it.
It's under Stars Initiative of a Masquerade Fashion Show.
Yes. Our hairstylists is are get into the event free, eat for free, and so do our models. September 18th from 2 to 5, we are having our last casting call. We need the remainder of our ladies, and then the ladies that we do have already to just come out so we can teach you the model walk. It's really simple, but it takes like 20 minutes to learn. The colors that we need for you guys to wear will be purple predominantly, but black and white or a mixture of all. The vendor fees is 2 different fees for the vendors that we need, which is the first option, which is $50, which is for the event space, the food, a fashion show entry, and a table. Chairs. You got to bring your own table. And then the second option is $75 for the event space, food, the fashion show, and the bottomless mimosas.
When is the deadline for the vendors?
The vendors deadline
Was
is October
First.
1st, I believe. Yes, for October 1st.
And you said you needed 9 vendors.
Oh, we need 9 more vendors.
9 more vendors. How many vendors in total?
We have it'll be
10.
10 in total. Well,
So-
not including us, but 10 other vendors in total. So we
Okay.
need 9 vendors.
And what type of models are you looking for? Are you looking for plus size?
I'm
Are you
looking for all women because
Okay.
this is an empowerment event for women. So we're
Okay.
looking for all shapes, all sizes, everything. We are providing makeup artists. You don't have to get your makeup. You don't have to pay for anything. We are doing that. You don't have to get makeup if you don't want it. We do have hairstylists that are coming out to help fix your hair. If you already have your hair done, you don't have to change your style. But if you do need your hair done, we do require that you come wash and dry and detangle, and we'll do either a press and curl or a straighten.
And you said models don't have to pay for anything, right?
No, models get everything for free.
Put me in.
I was just gonna say, like,
So we do have, if you guys follow us on the Stars Initiative, in our bio, we have a Linktree link, and that link takes you to the model sign up, as well as you can inbox us for if you would like to be a vendor or call. My number is on there. You can, inbox Ray or me on our personal pages if you do follow those. And yeah.
So your vendors, Opinions with Twan will be on there.
Yes.
We're gonna do Opinions with Twan, but we also want to do is Shopfire gonna be there? All right, so Opinions with Twan gonna be there. We're gonna be selling No Love Lost. It's in October. Hopefully we can do
October. It's also October. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month, so that's what we
and breast cancer awareness.
It is,
Yeah.
yes.
so
we definitely dope for empowering the ladies. So we want to empower the ladies as much as possible, but we need the guys' help too. So all guys come out, please.
No, we'll
want
be
you
there.
to send
I need a
me-
plug
send me
though.
that. I'm gonna put it on my business page.
You hear
Are you
that,
gonna
Ray?
put it on your Facebook?
I need a plug. A plug.
Plug.
A socket. Electric socket.
Electric
You can put my table near an electric socket.
we can. I don't know.
on the 18th.
Yeah, we can look and see if it's
Okay. Let me know because I just need an electric socket. I'm gonna bring the small little camera podcast.
So that is a start.
When is it?
It's October
October
23rd.
Oh, 23rd.
October 23rd. The event is October 23rd from 3 to 7. For if you want to be a vendor, we need the vendor fee by October 1st. And like I said, that does come with the chairs. You just need to provide a table. We did have tables, but they are circular. We need a long table for you guys.
What about food vendors? Or any type of vendor?
We are providing food, so I don't.
Oh yeah,
think-
you did say that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And not like bullshit food.
I'm about to say
like
some
good
food.
food.
Okay,
Yeah.
I want
You know what I'm
to
saying?
make sure you give me that, and I'm gonna put it on my business page, and I'm gonna help y'all find some dope vendors.
Yes, we need 9 vendors for sure, and we did open it up to the fellas too to come out and support. Just know,
That's you, right?
My bad.
Oh no, you good.
Just know marijuana and alcohol because we are having it at the Detroit Rescue Mission Center. That's the hall space.
Candy Coated Sucker Free said, Do you need entertainment?
That's a good question.
We got a DJ, yeah.
So her son is Only One Jackson. I will link you with her. He's a artist. Cold.
Do we have like a women empowerment song?
So he got a song called Love Is a Drug.
Ooh, I like it. So let it,
He do our intro.
Yeah.
He
actually made that's him.
It's just Opinions with Twan.
Okay. So what I'll do is
26. I ain't really used it. 17. That may work for some, but for the house club that I have, yeah, shit. Not good for you. Yeah, Hershey pies. Yeah. You trying to kill me and make me feel like what? I'm trying to mention in my movie. But I feel like at the end of the day, whatever works for you, works for you. That's why I'm believing that. Oh, we move just 60%. But you know what? Sometimes boo. Now, boo, I'm not asking your name or whatever. Just tell me. Was it a boyfriend? Was it just a dude that you met?
So my first, well, I made a tape. Like
Tape or
no, he recorded it.
on a tape?
No, like on the phone.
I'm
No, it wasn't on the phone.
Oh, this was a recording.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Recorded.
Jake's
He
Steve
was,
type shit.
he was like, he was my first boyfriend. He was my fiance. We were in relationships together. We recorded it. I didn't even, it was so crazy. I didn't even know he recorded it. He told me after the fact. And I was like, you can't be doing that. You violated me. And then when he showed it, I was like, oh, this is average shit. Like,
What is this big ass recording?
like next to the TV. And it was just,
We just had a separate
like,
recording?
but I didn't know.
What are you saying? You probably put the tape in there.
But it was like some amateur sex, like stuff. We was in this room, and then of course I remember afterwards, like with my dude, where we recorded on the phone.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't record it.
She about to pull one out right now.
I did. Yeah.
You want to see?
One of my friends recorded me and my boyfriend.
Oh, damn. You didn't even have the phone set up. You had
The friend? Did she get angry? She got angry.
No, it's crazy. Like, I ain't got no friends like that. You got any brothers?
I feel like if somebody was to record, I feel like they would be like kind of turned on and would want to join in.
But that's even better though, because like everybody's saying, them angles, like,
You know?
can you imagine?
In my previous life, I probably would have been in somebody's corner trying to.
Was it with a phone or was it?
She had a whole camera.
See, hell, that was
I think it's,
yeah, I couldn't have said anything about it. Also, she liked you. Did she like him?
she was a lesbian.
Did she play with herself at all?
No, she was recorded it.
Fully clothed in there. So who's the video for? Was it for her?
It's me.
So she ain't get no copy.
That's crazy. One day, how did that come about? She just like asked.
It was
No, we don't.
Man, if I was ever a cameraman in somebody's video, trust me, there's a lot of people.
I feel like it's like his whole production. It wasn't like that. It was like a video. Like she had like angles from the.
How long was it?
I'm like, see it now. Do you got it?
Yeah. And I wasn't talking about the dick. I was talking about the video.
It was a video like maybe damn. I don't know. I just want to see snippets of it. I gotta pull it up. So was it okay? So we're all like,
So what? She's like, hold up. I need you to be in this position. You know, damn.
Nah, really got it.
I got you.
Also, y'all really wouldn't. Like we was, but
it wasn't just.
all right, now do this. Okay, a little better, and then but we like it was like cut out, so you can never really like that she was like directions.
So she edited it.
Yeah, that's what he does. Right?
That bitch wanted your pussy.
Now you got a whole
Damn. I was more of a like a shark. No, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop it on the moment, but it wasn't like I kept squeezing. Like, oh, Chris, I thought you liked it when it was skinny and everything. I thought no, we did call the young lady, and I asked her when she stand over me in the tub and sweating on me, and my ex used to do it. She would call me like flossing for me. And the chick was down for it. Like she was like, yeah, well, how much you willing to pay me? And I'm like, whoa. So yeah, you gotta listen to it. It was episode it's on it's 9. It probably might have been 9 or something like that. So yeah, she was wild for it.
Because in my mind, she on top of you, you just like.
Yeah, man, you know, I'd be like, no, and see, it wasn't like that. It was more of like a mean confession. Caressing feelings, and I was like, what the So
was she just like Taylor's mom? Was she physical?
So this is my daughter's brother, so she was black, so you know what I'm saying? I just showed him shut him down. And he was like,
Oh, but this was some baby.
but he was still there, yeah. He was selling milk from somebody else's baby. That baby was older too. I did not expect it because the baby was like 2 or 3 years old. So I didn't expect it. She must have been still breastfeeding. So that was. I mean, I know formula was hard to find, so that was good. This was a couple weeks ago, right? It was a couple weeks ago, but it was only like a couple months ago. Yeah, so, it was recently. So, D, what you got?
No, back in '02, somebody secretly on a recorder. But other than that, no, I've had some maybe try to, like.
Did he show it to you?
No. He did not show it to me, but he told me about it. So.
You gotta sing it to me afterwards. Like, you know.
How you sing it when it's on a VHS?
You can convert it to a DVD. You can.
Oh, you gotta excuse my shit. Like, do you see that?
For me, I got a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Not outward because I'm usually not recording. I'm not giving anybody else to access. You know what I'm saying? Like I will sing to them like what is it, like a self-destructing link or something like that. Yeah, you can do that. But other than that, just like aggravate shit. Nah.
That's no fun.
Nah, because my thing is I did it for me. I don't know what you're gonna do. Yeah. Women tend to show other women. I've never been the type of dude to show others in, but a lot of women tend to show like, oh look, he's fighting me down. You see how she did that? I don't know. You see how she just said she wasn't seeing like, what is he?
She was professional tape. That's different. I'm not like other shit. Yeah, I don't like you just got in your phone showing people now, but like, yeah, nah. That's professional. I want to see the quality. That's what I want to do.
Nah, nobody lied. You know, and that was more of a sneaky dude, right? A couple times I did say, you know, like, let's see what's up. You know what's crazy? So like, I got a camera in my bedroom. It's only for like listeners. It's not
only for listeners.
It's only because I have stuff in my room that like
for security reasons.
Yes.
Okay.
So I don't want somebody to come in and I see them and I can say this person took this.
Oh, got you.
Because I gotta answer for these things in my room. You know what fucking drugs and everything like that. I gotta answer for it. But when people come over, they be like, well, I'm gonna come in my room. Like, listen, it's off. It's not to record nobody. Hell no. And especially I'm not doing it with a fucking ring camera. The quality of the ring camera is terrible. So, but, you know, I have been a dude that like put it behind the TV and stuff like that. And whatnot. But usually I do it with my phone and I will ask people like, you down? A lot of women go down for it. Hold up, I got no sex. No. I got Andy and Ashley. What's up? They're alive? Yeah. I love you, son. That's my mom right there. Ask your mom if she ever done sex. Hey, you guys ever done sex tape? I know it is. Tomorrow. You guys ever done sex tape? I already know you. If you my mind, you gotta have one out there. You did a what? Yeah, you're too old to be doing sex tape.
age and you my mama. Yeah, it's coming back. It'll come back to you. I know you are. I know you are, mom. All right.
She on team.
All right, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later.
certain girls